it's just a medium to connect with people more. But like,
Yeah, it's a
throughout my life,
tool.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a great tool, but that's what it is, right? Like,
how did you get out of your like horrible depression? What was the awakening thing for you? Because like 10 years is an awful long amount of time.
mm, um, I was gonna jump, dude.
Yeah,
Like it was bad. I went to a bridge and started to think of all the ways I could do it, and like I thought about like the gunway. I thought about getting in front of a car. I didn't want to do that to somebody else. I didn't want to do the gun thing because I didn't want my dad to find me. I didn't want to do the rope thing because I didn't want my dad to find me. I didn't want the fucking the the razor
yeah,
blade things people do because I have had a lot of female friends who have done that.
yeah,
Um, like they used to cut right, and
yeah,
I couldn't do that to them. I knew I would drag them down. I knew that if I went, a lot of other people would go because I was
yeah,
keeping a lot of people afloat. Um,
yeah,
yeah, and I kind of chose, like, summarizing all of it. I chose to not jump. Oh, I didn't jump because I had watched a documentary with my brother about people jumping the Golden Gate Bridge, and they always
yeah,
regretted it, right? So
yeah,
I didn't do that because I was like, dude, I would destroy my brother. I just wanted
yeah,
to stop existing. I didn't want to die.
yeah,
It was weird. I just didn't want to exist. That's the thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And no, I came to the conclusion of like going to an abandoned building and just like succumbing to the to the environment, right? Like dying of hunger
yeah,
and shit. And then I thought, okay, but then what if somebody comes in, or what if I find somebody? I don't want to do that to them, right? I don't want to
yeah,
do that to them, so I have to convince them, and I have to convince them to get out of that situation, right? And
yeah,
at that moment, I noticed that I wasn't a bad person. I just wanted to help people because I was like, okay, what would I do if somebody finds me there? Why would that person go to that spot? That person would go to that spot because they're in the same place as me. And what would I do? I would help them because it's what I was doing for years.
yeah.
And I realized I wasn't a bad person. And at that moment, it just like there was a shift in my mentality completely.
Say that again, that
Completely.
last part you said.
What?
The part where you said like if this was another person,
Yeah,
like you're like if you looked at yourself from an outside perspective
mhm.
of like the fact that you're so open to help other people that you don't extend that same empathy towards yourself.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You
Basically
don't you're
that.
not as kind to yourself, you're not as like open with yourself or like yeah, of
Yeah, I was
course.
super judgmental of myself, and I was never a bad person, you know. And that's
Yeah,
when I realized it. That's when I realized I wasn't a bad person because I was like, dude, I would have helped them, and I was always helping them. I don't
yeah,
deserve this. I don't deserve this pain, and it just flipped a
it,
switch.
a hundred
It literally
percent.
just flipped a switch like that,
I l-
just like
I
this.
love I love the word that you just used. I didn't deserve the pain. Like I think when you start like that's such a great way to like tell people how to deal with certain things because like looking at it like that where you look at yourself in a way where you care about yourself and you're like, listen, I've been through so much. And almost have kindness towards yourself, like empathy towards yourself. And you say, I deserve better. That like I've been through XYZ, therefore I deserve better. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
it's easy to sit there and say, I fucked up, I did this, I
Yeah,
did
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. It's really easy
But
to attack yourself, but it's not easy to defend yourself from yourself.
yeah, and but here's the thing, like what you did right there, you looked at yourself logically, right? You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
logically, if this person told me their life story, told me everything they've been through, told me their like triumphs and difficulties, and came to me, I would never turn them away. I'd never
Yeah, I
tell them
would
to
help
kill
them,
themselves.
and
I would help them. Exactly.
I realized I was that person. Like I
Exactly.
was a person coming in, and I was like, Jesus Christ, bro, I don't deserve this. I
Yeah.
just went back
And
home. I just went back home, played Overwatch. My dad came back home because he was looking for me, and yeah, we just, you know, I just fixed all of my relationships after that,
yeah.
right? Talked to my grandmas, talked to my dad, my mom, my brother, talked to everybody,
Yeah.
right? We all had like
Heart to heart.
yeah. And we all were like, okay, you know what, dude? Like the past is the past. Let's erase everything and we start anew.
Yeah. And
Like erase all of
super
the hate, erase all of the like everything that we said to each
yeah.
other, because like the family was completely broken apart. My parents were like divorced, right? And like
Yeah.
people said things they didn't want to say. It was bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, we just said, you know what, dude, just erase everything else and we start anew here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I think that mentality shift is like so beautiful to go from like super hateful of yourself, super like self-sabotaging, super just like nihilistic of like the future to one that says like, I deserve more. I deserve better. I
Yeah,
despite
yeah,
everything I've been through, is to look at
yeah.
your life logically,
But it's funny. I still do the same. Like it's the same behavior, but now I look at it completely different. Like I'm still the same guy as I was, but I look at it completely differently. Like I used to think of my funeral, and I used to think of how it would be, and I remembered like I remember it was only my mum who would stay there, and everybody else would like eventually get over it, but my mum wouldn't in my mind, right?
yeah.
And now I still think of the funeral. Like I still think of it, but now it's a happy place. Now it's a good thing. And it's
Hmm.
weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird. It's weird. Like it completely
Um,
shifted the way I saw things. Yeah.
so you went from thinking like, oh, only my mom really cares about me, no one else, but then it
No, no,
became like a
no.
good thing almost.
Um no, no, no. I knew people cared about me, but I knew people would get over it. I just knew my mom wouldn't.
Okay.
I
And that
knew
went from
eventually,
being,
yeah.
yeah,
But no, I mean as I used to fantasize about my funeral.
yeah,
Like I didn't want to exist.
yeah.
And now I think of my funeral and it's like it's a bunch of people telling stories about me.
Okay.
And I love
Okay.
it.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, it's not too far because you're old. So
Yeah. No,
old ass motherfucker.
I'm only
Okay.
7 years older than you, dude. Come on.
Why are you saying only seven?
Only
Man,
7. Hey, only
if a
7. I'm
woman
27.
7 years older than
Hold
you, a
up.
fucking like
Hold
40-year-old
up.
woman
Hold up.
pulled up to
No,
you, you'd be
listen.
like, get away from me,
No,
old
but
ass
you're a
bitch. And
woman.
she'll
No, but
say,
I'm a man. Listen, this is how it works, okay? Half your age plus 7. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Hmm. Half my age, 13 plus 7, 20. We're the same age.
You're so stupid.
That's how it works, Kazz.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, I just love talking to people, dude. Well, look, I like to say talking with people because I think a lot of people talk to people and they don't talk with, and there's a difference for me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Do you think that you have a purpose? Like what
Yeah.
like your purpose in terms of like we say that word legacy. Like what is your legacy? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? What kind of impact do you want to make in your life?
I mean, I've already done it and I'm doing it. I bring people out of the darkness.
Yeah.
It's what I'm best at.
And that's like and that's 100% a trait that comes from being on the other side. It's
Yeah.
this idea that and we're on the same mission. Like there's this idea of like redemption that like in order to get over your dark past that you feel like you need to feel like you made some sort of impact on others, that you can help other people and guide them throughout that part
Yeah,
of their
but
life.
I've always been like that. That's the thing. I was always that. I was
Yeah.
always like entertaining people and helping. I haven't changed. Like legitimately, I've been the same ever since I was like a fucking 5-year-old kid. I'm the
Hmm.
same way. I
Yeah.
like, dude. I remember when I was like 6 years old. I was telling this grandma the story of. I was telling her the movie of Scooby Doo or whatever the fuck, and I was describing it, and I was like animated and shit, right? And my mom's like,
Hmm.
"Oh, I'm sorry, my kid is doing this," and she's like, "No, like your kid's great. Nobody
Hmm.
talks to me." She was like, "Nobody talks to me, and your kid's talking to me. Like, let him be here, right?" And I was like, "Mom, what
Yeah.
the fuck?" And I was just entertaining the grandma, dude. Like, yeah, I've always
Oh,
been this way.
no, that's sweet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, that's great. So you want to like help people in terms of like entertain them, make them laugh, but also like be that person still to shoulder to cry on or advice and whatnot.
Yeah, I've always been that guy. I've always been that guy.
But do you think that comes to like a fault sometimes? Like, do you ever prioritize the other people over yourself, or do you ever like,
Yeah, I
um,
used to. I used to in the past. I used to in the past. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Back when I was like very depressed, um
mhm,
didn't really care about myself. That's why I had to um that's why like when I was in that building in my mind and somebody else came in, like it had to be somebody else, right? And then I realized that that was me. I
mhm.
didn't care about myself, but I cared about other people, right?
Yeah. And
But
how
no,
about
now I do. Now I do.
yeah, how about like would you say it's easy to for you to be like taken advantage of? Like, do people take your kindness for weakness ever?
No, 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 no.
No?
I've talked to so many people. No, I know who's taking advantage and who isn't.
That's good.
I'm
That's
not a
good.
stupid I'm not a stupid person. Like
Yeah, no, you've
I
been
like
on this earth for so long that like, you've seen
mm,
everything. That's what comes with being a fossil, right?
I'm wise beyond my
Yeah.
years, Kaz. I'm
No, yeah,
wise
she's like,
beyond my
oh,
years.
I've talked to so many people. I've, I
I'm
was there when
very
the wheel was
wise.
invented. You're so fucking old, man.
I'm very wise.
I
I'm
don't
not
know, do you have
old,
any
I'm
white? Be honest.
wise.
No, Walla, be honest. Do you have any white hairs?
No, 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 no. Pure on dark hair, bro. Like look at this. No
Wait,
white hairs.
can you pull back your hairline a little bit?
Yeah, my hairline isn't bad, dude.
What the
My
fuck?
hairline's perfect,
Why?
bro. Cause
Bro,
I'm fucking
this is what happens when you don't have a woman in your life. When you
no,
have a
yeah,
woman in
no
your life,
stress, no stress, no
when you have a
stress.
woman in your life, it's gonna go backwards. Yeah, you're gonna show me after you get married and so you're gonna have I'm gonna be like, show me your hairline. It's
No,
just
no,
gonna go
no, no,
back.
no. Nah, nah, nah. Nah, I got good genetics, and
He's 28. He's not 27. He's 28,
I'm
bro.
27. I'm 27. I'm gonna be 28 actually in December. PogChamp.
Ah, listen, literally
Almost,
next month.
almost, almost.
That's 2 months.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Old ass man. December
I'm
birthday.
wise, bro. I'm
I'm turning
wise.
21 in
I'm
January.
very wise.
Yeah,
21.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Nothing, nothing,
You're gonna
nothing.
be
I just said,
28, bro.
Yeah, yeah. 28's a good age. Listen, like I said, dude,
Honestly, no, no,
I'm
honestly,
28, but I still feel like I still feel
that's
like I'm
like
a
a
10
man's
year old,
peak.
dude.
No, that's a man's peak.
I still feel like I'm a
Men are
10
so
year
much
old
better at
kid.
like 30.
I'm a
Men are
10-year
lame in
old
their
kid,
20s. They're
still at
so lame in their
heart.
20s.
Listen, all I want to do is have fun, like, have fun with my friends. I'm still a kid, dude.
Okay.
I'm not an adult.
I'm just I'm joking about the 27 thing. Guys, stop being insecure about your ages. I think that no matter what, like whatever.
Dude, I don't give a fuck about my
I
age,
have an
like
age
legit.
complex, so I do have an age complex.
Yeah, cause you're a
Like,
woman.
no, shut the fuck
All
up.
women
No.
have age
No.
complexes.
I have a thought in my head that if I'm not successful by like if next year and then the year
Yeah,
after that, like
see,
I want to be rich before 25.
cause you don't trust yourself.
At 25.
You don't
I do.
believe.
No, that's the thing. I do
You don't
trust myself.
believe. You
No,
don't
I do trust.
believe.
That's it. No, Minnie, stop
You don't
bullshitting, bro.
believe.
I do trust myself. I literally trust myself so much that like I know I'm going to be successful at this age and I need it to happen.
Then
I'm on a
why?
timeline. I'm
But
on a timeline.
if you know, why do you need it to happen?
I need it to happen.
And what if it doesn't happen?
Cause Minnie,
What if it doesn't
if
happen?
it doesn't happen, like here's the thing.
You gonna cry, little girl?
You no, Minnie, I never have a plan B.
Yeah, I don't have a plan B either.
I
I don't
never
have a
have a
plan B
plan
either.
B. No,
I don't have
no,
a
no,
plan
no.
B either.
Because people have people.
No,
Okay,
I don't have a.
the
Dude,
difference.
I
The
literally
difference.
left
No, no, no,
college.
shut up. The difference between me and like most people is that I don't take into account risk at all. Like people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're a
Like,
dude.
they're like, what if you fail? What if you fail? I'm like, I'm not gonna fail.
You know
Everyone,
what I
when I
say?
want to be a streamer, they're like, oh, you're gonna fail. I'm like, I don't care.
You know what I say?
I'm gonna be successful. I don't give a fuck.
You know what I say?
What?
If I fail, I die. What of it?
Exactly. That's literally what I think.
What of it?
Do your
For 10 years, I wanted to die, bro. What of it? You think I fear death?
Do your purpose or die trying. I would rather a fucking arrow to my chest than my back. Fucking working for someone else. Like, I'm actually a glorified
we are working for Jeff Bezos. We are working for Jeff Bezos. Let's be honest.
We're not there yet, boy.
We're working very hard. But yes, keep going with your Giga Chat.
Listen,
Giga Chat.
No. Point is though, I am still by default choosing the harder route than most people. But in general though, I would rather do the fucking hard thing and die trying. Like I want an arrow to my chest instead of my fucking back. You know what I'm saying? Running away from the fucking thing. Deserters Deserters are pussies.
I don't do this.
Do your hobby on the side. Do what you like to the side, but then devote your entire life to some fucking.
Yeah, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that shit, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, when my dad died, I realized that hey, like we have an allotted amount of time. Like it's not infinite. You gotta do what you love. If what you love is being a fisherman, and you're gonna get no money, but hey, at least you'll live. Be a fucking fisherman.
Yes,
yo, you only got one life. You only got one life. Do what you love. Do what you love.
100%. Like, the only thing I stress about with streaming is literally the timing. Like, I hate waking up late, but that's like, honestly, guys, I'm gonna say it.
That's bitch made. That's bitch made.
No, I know it's bitch made, but like, if I had real fucking windows, my life would be so much more different. All right. No Windows has killed my fucking sleep schedule. No.
Yeah, my sleep schedule is ass too, but it comes with the territory. I
guess.
Yeah, it comes with the territory. Like it's a tiny complaint. I go to sleep with a smile. So
I literally get like smart light bulbs, just so that I can program my light bulbs to wake me up in the morning. Think about that. Think about how psychotic that is. I program light bulbs to wake me up like there's sunshine. I can't. This is horrible.
I sleep during the day.
During the day is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Open
it's
a window.
bad.
Open your curtains,
good.
bro.
It's not good, but hey, it is what it is.
I'm like literally living like a lab rat. No. Literally, bro. It's fine. You know what? Someone told me that I could live in prison. I was gonna throw this so
with all that makeup on your face, you look like a
crazy Minnie.
With all that makeup on your face, you look like a lab rat.
Grow a beard, Minnie.
Yo, I do have a beard. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Pubes to your face, Minnie.
Look at this.
Stop gluing your pubes to your face.
Look at this.
Stop super gluing your pubes to your face.
Look at this.
Please.
Those are my pubes. Stop asking about my pubes, bro. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, Kazz. It's kind of weird. Also, Kazz, stop doing the Egyptian shit, okay? You're not Egyptian. Stop it.
I'm literally dressing up as Cleopatra for Halloween.
Yeah, you look like Cleopatra.
I know I look like Cleopatra.
After a certain bath. After a certain bath.
What do you think about Tapia? Oh shit, what the fuck just happened?
Tapia, that's my cousin. Primo.
Primo.
Yeah, he's 100% my cousin, dude. When I saw him, I was like, no shot. Oh my god, it's Tapia. Yeah. Fake news, fake news. That's not real Tapia.
Is that it's not Tapia?
No, fake news.
Really?
Yeah, it is Tapia. It
Oh
is.
my god. Yeah, someone said he looked like Keck W, bro.
I love the guy, dude.
Guy with
Yeah.
an arrow in the chest is a lab rat, guys. Listen. You know what I'm saying? We ain't out the mud yet, okay? When I have my listen, I'm gonna have right now there's that. Right?
The fuck is that?
That's my only that's literally one of two windows.
Is that a vent?
No, it's a window. That is a window, bro.
Bro, even my shitty
I
apartment
can't.
has actual windows.
No.
Like, come
I need
on,
to at this
bro.
point.
What the fuck
Yeah.
is that?
I don't know, man. I'm a lab rat. Anyway. Um
Jesus Christ.
Yo, guys, don't fucking roast me about this. POV insane asylum.
Yeah,
I
it's
actually
you're locked in an insane. You're an experiment.
nah, dude. Y'all are violating me too much right now. This is crazy.
Wait, how tall are you?
No.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
You are an experiment.
You are literally below 6 foot, young man. All right.
I'm a five
Yeah,
foot
we are
ten
the same
giga
height.
chad. I'm a 5'10" giga chad.
Glorified 5'7"
Five.
man said something.
No,
Wait,
no,
Jordan,
no. I'm
your
6
height
foot
starts
with
5. Your height
five
starts with
foot 10.
5.
Yeah, if you saw
Your
me, hey,
bloodline ends
hey,
there.
hey, if you saw me, you'd look up at me like this. Like this. It's the same thing for you.
Okay,
Why are
shut
you
up.
so big? That's what you'd say. Holy shit. Bro, you are
You
my
should wear
mother's
Air
height.
Maxes. You should
You
wear
are
Air
my
Maxes, seriously
mother's
speaking.
height. You know what when my mom hugs me, she's up here, bro. I hug her like this. Cause this is how I'll hug you. Like this. You're my mother's height, bro.
Okay. And
here.
I'm
Up here.
I'm a woman. I'm so small.
Up here. You're like this.
I'm so small.
Hi, Kazz. Hi. This is how you hug Kazz, guys. Hi, Kazz. I'm gonna be on my knees and I'm gonna be taller than you. Hi, Kazz.
You're such a bozo.
Yeah, you're like my fucking 7-year-old niece, bro.
I am a lab rat, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. But like, look, here's the cool thing about being a lab rat. Let's say I want to go to bed and I just walk to my bedroom and guess what? I click this off button. Oh wait, that's the wrong button. My bad. You won't see this, guys, but like almost all the lights in my apartment turn off. Yeah. My living room, dark. These are two different lights. So I'll be in bed. My bedroom lights closed.
So just
Yep.
like everybody else could just turn the lights off, and then there's no light. Like, hello?
No, from my phone.
Hello?
But like people have to get up and shit. But I can like turn it off from my phone.
That only makes you fatter.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Great. No, it is
No,
good. What
that's
do you mean?
terrible.
No, this is great. This is great. I love it. Look at that.
Just because you love it doesn't mean that it's great. Bro,
You
I saw you.
look like you don't even own light bulbs.
I don't.
Maybe you don't even own a light bulb.
I don't need light bulbs. I create the light by myself. I am the fucking light in the darkness, Kazz. That's what you're missing. I am the fucking fire in the cave. That's what I am. That's what I am, Kazz. That's why
Dude, you go to
no
the
matter
gym.
the darkness, you can always see
Why are
me.
you actually built? Like, do you go to the gym?
Yeah, a little bit. I haven't gone in like 2 weeks. But no, like I said, I was always very active. As a kid, I did like, I don't know, dude. At least 12 hours of exercise. Cardio. I was a karateka, dude.
Nice, same.
Yeah. I always did a lot of cardio. I am built. And I'm gonna get bigger. I'm gonna get way bigger, dude. Dude, my brother is a powerlifter now. He's actually giga chatting it up. He's like, I think my brother's 5'8", 5'7", some shit like that. He's a manlet. But he weighs like 82 kilograms.
Oh shit, that's a big boy.
I weigh 78, bro, and he's jacked. Yeah, and I'm like, bro, what did you inject? What the fuck? No.
I still have a lot of windows. My sleep schedule's bad. Boys, I'm not gonna lie. If I had windows, You know what I'm saying? Next crib, windows, okay? When I have windows, I will be invincible. I
Kaz.
will wake up with the sun. I will sleep with the moon. I will. It is what it is. I'm literally like, that's why when
Kaz.
people fucking complain to me, I'm like, listen, boys, like like people don't even realize that Windows is a fucking privilege. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Windows is a privilege, boys. Like, if you've never lived the life of a lab rat, don't talk to me.
Bro, you're an
Don't.
800 sub Andy. You're full privilege right now. What are you talking about?
No, are you kidding, Minnie? Minnie, you're tripping. You're actually tripping.
You're 800 sub Andy talking
Yeah,
about privilege.
no, that's last month and this month. So realistically, right now it's probably like 200. It's not it's
Hmm.
mixing up last month and this month. You guys are acting like no.
Copium.
I'll literally no, I will literally pull it up right now. I'll pull up the
Yep,
stats.
yep.
It's not 800.
Yep.
It will literally drop 400 the next day.
Yeah, mine too, dude. I dropped like 100 in 2 days. It is what it is.
Wait, dude. Last 30 days. Oh, October. Is it October? No, it's is it October?
Yeah, it's October.
October. I have 447 subs right now. That's still
That's
pretty poggers.
that's
That
very,
is
yeah.
that's actually really poggers.
Yeah. No, I'm glad to
But
see the
it's
success
not
that you've been
800.
getting.
But that's like fucking half, boys. That's half.
No, yeah, I don't think people
You're dumb. Get
realize.
over yourself. Shut the fuck up, process. You're a nerd. Shut the fuck up. Don't ever say shit to me, you fucking actual chatter. Cam the fuck up like an actual man instead of being a fucking little Twitter nerd, alright? Little Twitter fingers. Dumbass. Probably fucking ugly as shit. Like, shut the fuck up.
Foot long sausage. Yeah, she likes muscular men. She likes actual men, dude. She doesn't like soy boys. Right, Kaz?
CCP. It's like the pussiest thing. It is the
You see, she
pussiest.
likes
Oh,
actual
don't
men.
lie to me. It is the pussiest thing ever to pull up in my fucking chat and like talk to me all crazy. Like, bro, say like the bare minimum is you say it in fucking VC with me. Bare
Kaz,
minimum. Pussyo. What?
Kaz, are you on your period?
I actually am.
Ew. I'm kidding.
Minnie. Nah.
Giga Chad. Giga Chad. Giga Chad.
Nah, you're actually fucked for that. Nah, you're actually fucked for that.
Oh.
You're actually disgusting.
I'm not the one bleeding.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm just a giga chat. I'm sorry.
You're
It is what it
not.
is. It is what it is.
No, you're not.
No, but
You're
it's a
not
normal
Giga
thing.
Chad.
Who gives a fuck, bro? You know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why. Like,
Yeah.
it's like the worst thing when a guy goes, "Ew." It's like, shut up. No.
Yeah. Come on.
Cringe.
Who gives a fuck?
True.
Right. Also, guys, everybody in here doesn't eat the box, so who gives a fuck if she's bleeding?
I think there's some box eaters in chat.
That's some box eaters on periods too. They're the
Nah.
most disgusting beings ever. Now that is
You haven't even been near Nyash, so we're not.
No, I actually have. It actually didn't fit last time.
You're being.
I'm
stupid.
not trolling, dude.
Minnie.
I am not trolling. Dude, hey, I swear on my father who is dead. Okay.
Oh Jesus.
I swear.
I swear. No, say
It
swear on my
did.
mom's life.
I swear on my mom's life, it did not fit.
Don't say that.
Boom.
Don't say
Boom.
that.
It's the truth. I'm not lying. You attacked me, and I gotta defend myself. I didn't bring it up. Don't believe me? Ask Kami.
What? Did you just expose who it was?
No. I sent her a picture. I needed to win an E-date. Yeah. Not my best moment.
Send her a picture.
Yeah, she
You're
demanded.
not making this.
She demanded.
A picture of
She demanded.
your.
She demanded. Dick pic. She demanded. What do you want me to do?
Nah.
First one I ever sent. First and last one. Listen, I needed to win the
Jesus,
E-date.
Minnie.
I needed to win the E-date.
Did you win
Dude,
the E-date?
of course I did. It was over at that second. Dude, you know what she did to me? She was like, hey,
She wanted
I
a
want to
picture of
know,
Minnie's Minnie.
I want to know what's Minnie. Yeah, she was doing that thing. She was doing that thing. And I said, no, you can't do that thing to me. Right?
Minnie's Minnie.
And then she started baiting, right? And I said, hey,
Yeah.
I will send it. And I didn't send it. I didn't, right? I didn't. And I was like, whatever, right? And then
Yeah.
next round, she's like, hey, where's my picture? And I'm like, bro, I didn't come. I thought we were kidding here. I'm not going to send it, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, and then she messages me on Discord, hey, she sends it all caps, show me. And I'm like, okay, you know what, bro? Hey,
And you just had it on
I
you.
doubled down.
And you just
Hey, I doubled down. Hey,
you
I
just
doubled
had
down.
the photo. You had the mini deodorant, travel
Hey,
deodorant.
no, it's not. No, listen.
You got
Hey,
the travel deodorant.
okay. See now you're baiting. See now you're baiting. Ask her. She can tell you.
You got the fucking travel deodorant.
Ask her. I can tell you. Right? Like, look, I'll show you a clip. I've got a clip of her saying. I've got a clip.
No, man. She's.
Do you want to see the clip?
No, I don't want to see the clip.
The clip doesn't have my dick pic on it, bro.
Hey.
It's just a clip.
Eat my balls, okay?
I hate it, bro. These people, they just attack me. They're like, hey, what else is Minnie? My God. Also, these people are not creative at all. My name is Minnie Don B. Bro, just put a G in the middle. Minnie Dong B.
G. What?
Minnie Dong B. Bro,
Okay,
these people are
yeah,
uncreative. They're stupid. They're stupid.
I get it.
But yes, let's move on from the dick talk.
It's true.
Yeah, let's move on.
True. Okay.
Let's play Play-Doh.
Yeah, let's play Play-Doh. Yes. Let's play Play-Doh.
Hi, Ninu.
Okay. Boys, I'm not gonna lie. I have like so many hours to do this month, but I've been like taking too much time off. Not even taking time off. What the fuck am I saying? I've been like, whatever.
Dude, you're writhing in pain. Take something.
Yeah, I'm literally writhing in pain.
Yeah, take something.
I did 35 out of 173 hours.
Oh, Jesus Christ, guys.
That is a lot of time. Fuck, we need to catch up.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Hi, Ninu.
24-hour stream. Oh, yeah.
Hi, Ninu.
That's right.
How's it going?
I made this. I've just decided. This is a 24-hour
Ninu, why did you get here on the dick talk?
On a Monday.
You got here when we're talking about dick pics. How's it going, Ninu?
First, everything? I do want to eat something, so I'll be right back. 1 sec.
Bruh, now I'm alone in the darkness. What the fuck?
Right. Not ban anybody who says that I'm not doing a 24-hour stream.
I needed your light, bro. I needed your now I'm actually in the darkness. I needed your light to shine upon me.
Shut the fuck up, Cap. Like what? Why are you on my dick for? What do you want my dick and balls for? Like
why are you guys always talking about cock? I don't know. Because we're always out of content, Nino.
So you comment on your mother's eating.
Also, because I'm proud of it. What? Can't I be proud of it?
If your mom is not fucking... If your mom isn't Jennifer Lawrence, do not be talking about any woman ever, okay?
What?
Because I know some of y'all moms be built like a fucking...
Jennifer Lawrence? You think she's hot? Wait, you think she's built hot? Hello? Also, Kazz, your Discord picture, that ain't you. That Discord picture doesn't her Discord picture?
It's the same with girls too. It's the same with girls. Like they
what?
Their dads are under 6 feet and they expect to be with a 6-foot man. Like settle down like your mother did, bro. Like come on, settle for less.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Kaz, you look like a TikToker. There's a
I
TikToker.
know.
That
No.
that picture, that picture on Discord that you have. You look
Yeah.
like a TikToker, bro.
Thanks. Thanks.
No, but there's a specific one. There's this girl. Chat, who am I talking about?
Mm.
Who is the woman TikToker, bro? There's like a chick TikToker. She's got like the. She looks exactly like your Discord picture. I don't know what her name is, bro. I don't watch TikToks enough, to be honest. Bro thinks we know. Kind of like Madison Beer. Wait, Kaz looks like Madison. Who the fuck is Madison Beer? I really shouldn't be googling this like this. Madison Beer. Kaz does not look like this woman. No, Kaz is not. No, this looks fake. This looks fake news, bro. Kaz doesn't look fake news. I mean, okay, wait. Wait a minute, I see it. Wait a minute, I see it.
Things we know. True. Why? Why?
Wait, I see it, bro. It's like Madison Beer if she was squashed. Right? She's like a squashed version. A compact CD version of it. I don't like it when people do this open face. Open.
Oh, away.
Like,
Okay. Yeah, that was a photo of when I went to a wedding. I looked really nice. It was really cool.
no, you look like a certain TikToker. I can't remember the name, but whatever.
Hey, like, thank you. I can't just look. You could just say, Kaz, you look very nice instead of saying, but you look like this girl. Like, okay, why compare me? Why not just say, you look nice?
Okay, she looks worse than you. Do you like that comparison?
Thank you. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, so you do. Yeah, so women do like being compared, but they like being the one on top. Yeah.
Yeah, I want you to
Yeah.
like. Would you ever tell a girl, "Oh, you look like a streamer I know named Kaz"? Like, no, you wouldn't say that. Maybe you would.
I would, and I'd tell her, no, but you look like her, but damn, dude. Like, damn, you're so much prettier. That's what I would say to them.
I would walk up to
And
this
then,
homeless man and say, "Whoa, you look like my friend Minnie Donby,
yes,
bro.
based.
Crazy."
He does look
And
like
then
me.
he'd say, "I am Minnie. My career just
Based.
failed though."
Yeah,
I'd be
I
like,
fell
"Damn,
off.
Minnie. Oh shit, Minnie.
I
Yo,
fell
shit.
off.
Yo, Minnie. Are you good?" You're like, "No, I
Can
fell
you
off."
spare a coin? Spare a coin for a broken man.
Jeez. Yeah, it's fucked up. He'd say, "Ew, you're on your period, Kaz."
What the
Why would a homeless
fuck?
man
Get
say
away
that?
from me, bro. Wait, my first question, yo, are you on your period? Yes. Ew. Imagine a homeless man judging you, bro, for being on your period. The guy, I'm living in 3 cardboard boxes, and I'm like, ew, get away from me, you dirty wench.
Dude, I gave a homeless man
Based.
money once, and he, I know for a fact he spent that shit on alcohol. Like, I was
Based.
still like, you know what? At least he has alcohol, you know? At least,
Bro,
you know,
foot-long
he makes me a little
sausage.
happier.
You asked me, have I ever had period sex? I've never had sex, buddy. I'm a
MashaAllah.
giga chat.
Brother Minnie.
When I
You
was
should
homeless, I
convert,
had my own.
honestly.
Huh? Okay, when I was homeless, I had my own alcohol. Okay. Okay, what?
You
What?
said you want a pure woman with a
Mm,
personality and
mm,
who's beautiful. Like, you should
mm.
just convert and, like, what is it? Marry, like, a beautiful, religious, pure woman. You
Bro,
know?
religious women are the worst.
No, they're not. They're
Yes, they
freaky.
are.
They're freaky.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the point. But they're
what do you
freaky with everyone.
mean?
They're freaky with everyone.
Not
I want one who's freaky with
everyone.
me, not everyone.
No, that's the point. They're religious. They're not freaky with everyone. That's my point.
Well, okay, listen. In Mexico, we got Catholic girls. Okay, Catholic girls are freaky with everyone. That's the thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, because they're like down bad, right?
Yeah, yeah. And they've been mind controlled by the liberal agenda, the
Okay.
feminism. So they're like Catholic, but they're also feminists,
What do you think
right?
about what do you think about machismo in like Latin culture?
Based. No, I think no, dude. Like, it goes way too far in a lot of spots, dude. Like you'll see women who are beat, right? They go to the hospital and they're like, no, I deserved it. And it's
Damn.
yeah, it's bad, dude. And that's not based. That's not based at all. That's the opposite of based. Based is protecting the people that you love, not hurting them, right? So I think the protecting part is based, but the part where you beat the living shit out of them is hyper unbased.
Yeah.
You know, like yeah, I don't understand how people can beat the people they love the most. Like that's makes no sense to me.
It's weird though because it's like really like normal in some cultures. Like literally
It
like
is,
beating was like normal. Like, you know what I'm saying?
dude. In the '90s
Like
and the '80s, like we all caught a couple of spankings and a couple of smacks. Now it no longer happens. But everybody our age caught a couple of smacks. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna say it.
Say it.
I'm not gonna say it. I know
You're
this
gonna
is
say
fucked up.
something based. Sometimes a kid
No,
needs a
no, it's not
smack. That's what you were
based.
gonna say. That's what you were
No.
gonna say.
No, I was all gonna say I
Unbased.
was beat growing up. Like actually beat.
Yeah.
And that was like super fucked. Like that was like really fucked. Like I'm not even talking spanking. I'm talking some fuck shit. Some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
and yeah, that's like but
Not good.
in comparison to like everything else, like what your parents go through, it does put into perspective. Cuz like it's to be honest,
Oh
I think it's
yeah.
better
Oh
I think it's
yeah.
better to be beat in a fucking like country where that's normal versus like if you go to school with like these like white kids that like
Bro.
and you're like you just got the worst ass whooping of your life and you see this white kid like talk shit to their mother and you're like what like
Yeah, and you're like,
so
if
it's like
I did that, I'm
if
fucked.
I did that I would be fucking
Yeah,
like
I'd be dead. I'd
a-
be dead.
I'd be dead. I'd be dead.
Yeah.
I'd be dead. I'd be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not good, dude. That's not a good behavior to have, dude.
No,
I
it's
don't
really
think you should
bad.
beat your kids or anything like that.
At all. At all.
Yeah, I think
Like the fear tactic is only so it's a temporary solution to a long-term problem. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
it's whatever.
yeah. Because it doesn't actually prevent anything. It just makes people hide stuff. You know, like they just got better at
Do
hiding
you
it.
sleep deprivation? Czar, that's fucking insane. Yikes.
Yeah, but dude, like the stories my dad had of that type of shit is like nightmare fuel, dude.
Mm.
Right? I caught a couple of smacks, but then when my dad was like telling stories, it's like, oh Jesus Christ.
I'll tell
Yeah.
you guys some of the methods my parents used. Um, air squats. So you sit in the air and you squat.
Then why do you have no ass?
Shut the fuck up! Air
Then
squats.
wait, then
You're not allowed to move.
they
You're
didn't
not allowed to
work,
move.
Kaz. They didn't work.
My brothers would get their heads shaved multiple times. Go to school head
Jesus.
shaved. Um,
They ever shave
my I would
yours? No, they didn't
what?
do that. They didn't go that far,
No,
right? Yeah,
no.
because that's very far.
Shaved heads, air squats. My dad would like take away my makeup. And that might not sound bad to you guys. But like understand that I was so insecure growing up that I would go to school every day with makeup. Every
Oh my
fucking day.
god, Kaz.
And
Bro,
so
how
like
old are you?
it was
How old were
so
you?
psychological.
Kaz, how
I'm
old were you?
20. I'm
No, no, no.
20.
How old were you at that moment?
Oh,
Yeah, my bad.
14,
Dude.
16, 7, 14, 15, something like that. Like
Damn, dude.
it was so psychological.
So
It
you
literally
were
broke me.
wait. So you were so ugly you needed the. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
No,
kidding.
it was just like it was like the only like I couldn't go to school without it, and it was just so humiliating and shit
It
like
was
that. Whatever,
embarrassing, right? And you got
super
bullied anyways, right?
exactly.
Like in
I was
school.
like
Yeah.
bullied and like racism and all that
So
shit.
it's just gonna be
To me,
worse. Yeah.
no, it destroyed me. Like I did not want to talk to anyone. I didn't even want to be looked at. It was like fucking psychological as shit.
Hey, listen. All of that pain works for something, dude. At least you got a personality. You're fun. You're pretty, right? You can be
Mhm,
successful.
mhm.
So, hey, all that suffering it pays off in the end. It's just you wish to have everything you have now without all the suffering, but I don't think
No,
it
no, no,
works like
no.
that.
I don't regret any of it.
Yeah,
I don't.
me neither.
But here's the thing about trauma. Me and my siblings are like the arrows of like a compass. There's like north, east, south, west. Like people, we're at complete polar opposites, all of us.
Mm.
Like the direction we're going in life. But I want to get to a point where like I just want to financially provide for my siblings and my parents, like no matter what. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they've put me through or whatever issues we've had. At the end of the day, as much as I've tried to rebuild myself and say, you know, like your family isn't like your blood family, at the end of the to
Still
me,
family. Yeah,
it's still family.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even culturally, like I grew up around these people. We went through some shit. They did the shit because of the stuff that they went through. And I just want them like the worst case scenario, I don't want to see people suffer anymore.
Yeah, you're
You
a
know what I'm
good kid.
saying?
Yeah.
We don't well like but at the end of the day it's like you realize you gain perspective over time. Like when you separate yourself from like cuz I've had anger before. I've been through anger. I've been through hate, sadness. You know what I'm saying? I mourned my parents even though they were alive because I thought that I would never speak to them again. I was literally mourning that process. I was like
Yeah, I know. I know
I
what you
felt
mean.
like I had lost a parent because but it was never that way. Um
Yeah, my parents were dead to me too at some point. Yeah,
dead.
yeah, yeah.
But then you reapproach the relationship not with any expectations. Like you're not a parent to me, you're a broken human.
Yeah.
I'm a broken human, but like, you know, there's things that led to you that happened, there's things that led to me that didn't make you a good parent. But at the end of the day, the best way to heal is honestly like
Yeah, you understand and you forgive them.
understanding,
Yeah,
forgiveness, not for them, not for anyone else
yeah,
but yourself.
yeah, yeah.
So in the future, I want to like financially provide for my siblings and my parents just so that they can like just so that they can like calm down and like take a breath. You know what I'm saying? Like do all I want for you is to pursue whatever you want that
Yeah,
makes you
you
happy.
want
That's all
them
I
to be
want.
themselves.
Yeah, be yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because I think a big thing that people neglect to think about is like poverty and like money and financial instability causes is the number one reason for divorce. It's the number one like reason for like physical
Every
abuse in the
stress.
family.
Yeah,
Yeah, right? Like you get physically stressed because of these things and you take it out and stuff like that. So
yeah.
I want to like financially provide for them just so that they can like listen, here's this money. Like first of all, get some fucking therapy. Like, let's go to therapy, guys. Yeah, and also just like let's pursue whatever makes you happy, man.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people have hatred for their parents, but that used to be me, but not anymore, right? You get a
I
little bit
was
older, you get a little bit wiser, you get a little bit.
the worst thing is a child feeling betrayed by their parents. And that's what I felt. I felt betrayal.
Mm.
I felt you failed me type thing. Like it was one of those things where it's like they've done something so terrible to you that you just become like so resentful. Like everything bad that's happening in my life right now is because of you. Everything that, you know what I'm saying? Like just because you, and the worst thing about it, especially with immigrant parents, is that they will never say sorry. They will never say sorry. They will never
Yeah, they're
truly like
unapologetic. Yeah,
they don't get it though. That's the thing. Like they
yeah.
will not apologize. They have pride. They have arrogance, their like some of
And they
them
say, hey,
narcissists
hey,
and
it
shit like
was
that.
worse in my day. It was worse in my
Worse
day
in
and stuff.
my
Yeah,
day,
yeah, yeah.
100% worse in my day.
Worse where I
It's
came
like
from. I suffered for you, stuff like that. And you're like,
I
fuck
fed
me,
you, I
man.
clothed you, I don't
Yeah.
get it, but it's like there's like this emotional need that's need that's needed as well. You
Yeah,
know, like
yeah.
this emotional component that they neglect. Like, no, being a child is not just about being provided with food, clothes, roof. Those things are great. But at the end of the day, if there's no love, if there's no attention,
Yeah,
if
you
there's no
need
like
love, dude. You need
actual,
hugs. You need people to
yeah,
care about you, and you need to
say
feel
they're
that they
proud
care
of
about you.
you,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah. Push you, right?
yeah,
Push you towards being yourself. Push you towards doing things.
yeah,
Yeah, a lot of people, like, a lot of people's lives get fucked up by their parents, like, when they were
100%.
kids. So,
And
so
I was like 100% like headed down this like insane life path where I just didn't care. Like when you're young and you're hurt and you're like there's no love, you will try to find that love through different things and it will like hurt you even more because like now you're super vulnerable to the world type thing.
yeah, and you
Um
become like self-destructive in a way. But it's
yeah,
weird because you also realize you're kind of self-destructing, but you do it anyways. You ever had that
my
feeling?
way of truly yeah. I mean, my way of truly like getting over everything was like I hated them, I spited them, like it was just super painful. But I think, because I'm not gonna lie, for you to be broken, like truly broken by your family, is to come back with expectations. Things are gonna change this time. Things are gonna be better this time. And then every single time they shut you
Yeah.
down, they fail you, they fail you, they fail you. And you get to a point where you finally, it's that final thing, like after multiple failures, you're like, listen. Because, like, at the end of the day, it's this weird thing. Like, my my parents are kind of like the villains of my story, yet they're so important to me. It's like weird. It's like me and my dad are like trauma bonded.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I know.
we're bonded. Like it's weird because like we have this like intense relationship where like we love each other
Thing is they're the
so much, but
villains,
we
but you
hate
want
each
them to
other.
be the heroes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You want
exactly.
them so bad to be the heroes, but they're the villain.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
that, but then you grow a little bit older and you realize, hey, they're not the villain. They're just doing the best they can.
Mm,
And then you're like, fuck. And then you're in this really hard space of like, fuck.
horrible.
Now what do I do? Because they're not villains. So what the fuck do I do now? Right?
Yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, it's also like I'm grateful for everything that's ever happened to me ever because I wouldn't be where I am right now. I wouldn't have the mindset I am. If I
Yeah.
wasn't so used to humiliation and embarrassment and pain, I would be afraid of risk. I would be afraid of doing what makes me happy because I have nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have I've been through so much pain that like I don't care anymore. I just want to do what makes me happy or die trying. I've
Yeah.
been
Same thing. I think.
so miserable that it's like this thing that makes me happy, hey, I'm gonna do it. I don't care if it's not gonna financially get me out of the fucking mud. I don't care if it's gonna take me all this shit. As long as it makes me happy. That's all that matters. And I know when one day it's gonna make more sense. It's gonna have more meaning when there's like less financial instability and shit like that. But um it's just like crazy to me because I remember as a kid I was so lost. I was so fucking lost. And I wanted someone to hand me a notebook that told me everything that I needed in life.
Yeah.
I would I remember older kids used to call me annoying because I would cling on to them so much. I would be like overwhelmingly attached to them because I just kept looking around for role models. And even in my early years I did that, but like with the wrong people, right? Because like narcissists are attracted to like vulnerable people and then they'll like take advantage of them, whatever. But
Yeah. That's the issue.
But then there comes a thing where you become the person you looked up to. You become the person that you needed. You become this resilient person. You find the answers. And there's advantages to that like like that these experiences are expensive. They're painful, they're hurtful, but they have lessons that other people don't understand.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like
the
it
issue
takes
is
years for these people to understand.
a lot of people lose themselves during the path, right? The
It's
path to find
yes.
themselves, they lose themselves, and they end up like, not existing and stuff. So it's always a hard thing to do.
It is. That's why
But,
with my like I mentioned my siblings, right? I think I'm one of those people where like, we've all had similar traumas and shit. And we're going in different directions in life. And I think I'm so thankful to God that like, I've gotten out of it. But I feel this overwhelming responsibility that because I'm the one who made it out
mm,
normal, like somewhat successful, that I need to do this for the people in my family that haven't. I need to end this cycle. I need to end this generational curse of like poverty and like, you know, pain and suffering and like normalizing that. I need to be the end of it. I need to like provide for my generation to give them like I need to give them that safety, that opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
that's a lot of weight on your shoulders, Kaz.
It is a weight, but it's like looking at all my siblings, I think of how so fucked up they are. Like actually fucked up. Like it's weird because it's this trap that we're in life, right? Like this is weird, but I see sometimes when I see like an old woman at waiting at a bus stop in the cold of winter, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, where is her family? You know what I'm saying? She probably had kids and stuff and they didn't take care of her and now she's like fighting for herself in this world. And
Mm.
that's the last thing I want. There are no villains, there are no heroes in anyone's life. There's just people who are in pain and they act differently. And and honestly, many like for people like us to come out of these things is hard. People either become drug addicts, they become suicidal, they become
Yeah.
like sex workers. Like there's a million different routes you can go down when you're in pain, when you've been like hit with this big trauma.
Yeah, and pretty much all of them are bad.
Yeah, all of them are bad.
Mm.
And to me, I feel this feeling of like, Kaz, you're different. Kaz, you have the potential to make out of this. Kaz, you have the potential to like succeed and stuff like that. And you are fucked up in some ways, but like the way I could be. Everyone's fucked up, but like you know what I'm saying? Like I could be much worse,
Yeah, I
but
know.
there's a
No, I
reason I
know
got there.
exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean, dude. I could be at the bottom of a fucking lake.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, I know
exactly.
exactly what
Like
you mean. Yeah.
it's so I think it's less of a burden than it is something that motivates me in life. It's more of like this it's not this thing like if I don't do it I'll fail. It's this thing that when we say like I deserve better. I feel that way towards my family. It's like
Mm.
they are these villains there, but like I think they deserve better.
Mm. I like that, but I don't like. It's a lot of weight on your shoulders, Kaz, and it can be a lot of motivation too. But it can be a shit ton of weight when you're the only one who's trying to keep them afloat. Um,
Minnie, I can't settle for like a certain life. I can't settle when I have a family. I'm not gonna live paycheck to paycheck. I'm not gonna do this shit that like, you know what I'm saying?
no, I know, I know.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put that on there. And I'm also not gonna like when it comes to my immediate family, the trauma bonding is intense.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like we've been through the worst shit ever. We're trying to go through life and like succeed. And I don't blame you if you can't make it because the percentage of people who actually have like an awakening and like don't make it past this is small. The people who go through, there's this YouTube channel called like the Soft White Underbelly,
oh
and
yeah, I've seen that one.
the most fucked up thing that's ever happened to me was the fact that I could relate to a lot of their childhoods. Like it was so disgusting to me. I was like, what the fuck? Like, you have children who are neglected, abused, and like whatever kind, you know what I'm saying, you can
Yeah,
think
yeah,
of.
yeah, yeah.
And it leads you down this like lifestyle path. And it all starts by childhood. Everything starts by childhood. And if certain events didn't happen in my life that made me have this like sort of awakening, I would have been down a really dark path. And like now, you know what I'm saying? Like perspective. I'm so happy. I think I'm successful. I already feel
No, you're
successful every
very
day.
you yeah, you like you bring a lot of happiness to a lot of people. You're
Exactly.
a
And
good
like
person.
you know what I'm saying? No, but like you can relate to like we go to bed happy. We every
Yeah,
day is
it's
vacation because we love our job. You know, it's not even a job more
yeah,
so than it is like a feeling, you know?
it's what I was meant to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no matter what it is, like it's always going to be an option, right? Like I used to have another Twitch account and it was like a month after I moved to Toronto and I had like 6 months paid on my rent. I like saved all the money I had saved up, whatever. And first month I moved here, everything got hacked, everything got deleted, like everything. My
Huh.
entire career, everything I was working for deleted. At that point I had that account for like 7 months. I was like so close to partner. And I had an option. I said, Kaz, you have 5 months left. You can either stream again, restart everything, 7 months of hard work of building a community that you have no way of contacting or doing anything else, or you can get a 9 to 5, save up, take the
Oh
safe route.
no.
But I counted on myself. I said,
Yeah.
okay, let's start this shit again. Let's do it again. And I did it again. And you know what I'm saying? Like there were days where I had just made like I had enough to pay rent and eat food and I was over the moon. You know what I'm saying? Like $2 in the bank account.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
didn't matter. If I can do that, if I could achieve what I had, if I could get by, amazing, happy, great. And at the end of the day, that's honestly what truly matters to people that go through shit is living a life as happy as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that makes you happy by any means possible.
Yeah. Um well, I wouldn't say by any means possible, right? Drugs make a lot of people happy, but you know, um no, but I agree. It's
You have
not
to
an
be
easy
careful
thing
with
to
that
do.
mindset.
Yeah,
When you'll want to be so successful, you'll lose yourself.
no, I don't think Kaz would lose herself. I don't think she would lose herself. Look,
No.
if Kaz wanted to only be successful, okay, she would do other types of content, okay, like come on, you know.
What he said,
But
what
she
he said,
believes, but she believes in
100%.
herself. Yeah. Listen, if I wanted to be successful, I'd be in the porn industry too. But you know, I don't work like that. So
No, that's a great point.
yeah, you want to do what makes you happy and be successful, right? Thing is, people don't understand. When people talk about success, most people mean monetarily wise. Most people mean money. But when Kaz is talking about success, it's a different thing. When I talk about success, it's a different thing.
No, 100%,
My
100%.
my level, my amount of subs isn't what makes me successful. Putting a smile on people's faces makes me successful. Right? That's the thing I care about. The sub count, the money, the donos, that's extra.
Mhm.
It's extra. Right? Obviously, you need to pay rent, you need to buy food. Obviously. Anything above that, I see it as extra.
Anything above that,
I see that as
100%.
extra.
We're not gonna sit here and lie and say that
Yeah, it
like
matters.
basic
Obviously, it
necessity
matters.
matters. Basic necessities matter,
But it's extra.
but it's extra. The
Mm-hmm.
fact that I can have my own crib and I can like have my own space who doesn't I don't give a fuck. I have no windows. All right. It's fine now. Like I've made the place my own. I've made it my home. I'm able to do my dream shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Like I know people that go to their miserable ass jobs and it's like
Yeah.
they probably make way more than me.
Oh,
But at
of
the end of the
course.
day, it's like motherfucker, like
Dude,
I get to sit on my I don't know.
I know people who make four times like four times what I made last month, which was the only month I made any more money. But um, like I know people who make a lot of money and then they come to me and they're like, "Bro, I wish I had your life," and they're like, "Dude, I
Yeah.
hate it, dude. I watch your streams. You're always laughing. You're always having fun. I
Yeah.
hate this shit."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I mean,
"Am I Canadian?
100%.
No, Mexican."
Yeah, I mean like and that thing about the money thing, like that's not what's on my head right now. Like here's what how I think. I think I'm destined for success. Like that's something that's always been in my mind. Like
Yeah.
it's and especially with streaming, what we know about streaming is that it's a matter of consistency.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
taken me a year to be where I am now, where I'm finding a lot of success. A year later, it's gonna be more success. It's just all about consistency, whatever. Um, and there's extremely huge amounts of potential for growth. But there's also this idea that like in the future, I know that when I attain that success, when I get a certain lifestyle that I want to achieve, that I will not only provide for myself and my immediate
Mm.
family, but
Yeah, the people you love.
you have to take care of your immediate family. Like I don't you honestly growing up, I wasn't even close to my cousins or I didn't have grandparents. I didn't have
Mm.
my both grandparents and my parents died. Like I didn't have grandparents. I didn't have cousins like that immediately that was growing up. It was just my family. Brothers, sisters, parents. You know what I'm saying? And that to me is like it matters. Like even if we can't live together, even if it's hard for us to say I love you, I still want you to be okay. I don't wish pain on anyone else, man. Like you can't live a life of hate and pity and regret and spite, you know.
I agree.
My best advice too is that like for not your family, but people who've hurt you in the past, the best revenge is success. You know what I'm saying? The best revenge is being so successful that these people will like spite you and like whatever. You know what I'm
True,
saying?
but you shouldn't see it as revenge. But yeah, but true. Yeah.
It is though, because like if they talk shit about you, don't say anything back. Just be more successful and they'll like feel bad.
The
Like
train
stop
wrecks
it.
way. Giga chat.
There
What
was
Kaz
this
is saying
girl
is
that I
beat
used to
train
school
wrecks.
with,
Mm.
literally.
Go ahead.
There was this girl I used to I didn't bully her, but like I used to like hate her and like whatnot. Like we used to beef a lot and she like glowed the fuck up. Like she went to a great school. She was so beautiful. I was like speechless, bro. Like we became cool afterwards. Like we had a couple conversations, but it was like it's a different level, you know what I'm saying? Because you always want your bro. I'm about to tell you the most toxic shit. My dad was so happy when my mom gained weight after the divorce. He was so happy. Like he was like if she glowed up, he would have been pissed. Um,
Oh.
true. When you run out of enemies, when you lap them, try to create more because that's why the only thing that fuels you. True.
No, no. Let everything fuel you, but don't just create enemies for fuel. That's fucking cringe. Don't do that.
No, what do you mean? Enemies are good. If you don't
Don't
have
do
enemies,
that.
I have
Yeah.
enemies. I have people preying on my downfall, Minnie. I've had it from the
Nobody's
start.
preying on your downfall, dude.
People are preying on my
You
downfall,
no,
Minnie.
you want to think that because you use it
I
as
don't even.
motivation, right? I use that as motivation too. Hey, the universe wants me to fail, all right? But it's not real. Like nobody actually
How is
hates
it
you.
not real?
Nobody
People
actually
do.
hates you, Kaz. Stop. Nobody
It's
hates you.
one-sided. I think
Yeah,
that they hate.
Kaz. Yeah, you
No,
think
no,
that
no.
they hate you, bro.
Okay, here's something that's like my issue. Okay,
Hmm.
uh,
Well, one of your
and
issues. Let's
no,
be
one
real.
of my issues. Okay, one of
One
my
of your
issues
issues.
is like I a lot of my friendships end on like volatile terms. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hey, you gotta go out with a bang.
Yeah, like it's always like some crazy shit, or I'll let not even that. It's like volatile on my end where like I just walk away. You know what I'm
You
saying?
walk away from the
Because like if I had
explosion.
a friend, if I had a friend, Minnie, and they would like talk to
Just
someone else, like, and they had that like attraction to them, I would just walk away. I'd be like, you're better off with that person. Like, if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you can have loyalty to multiple people type thing. Like, I
what?
don't know.
You're insane.
All the people around me are like my ride or dies type shit. You know what I'm
Kaz,
saying? Can I tell you something? Can I tell you like an
go on.
actual like I want your opinion on this, okay?
Go ahead. Yeah.
So, I was friends with this girl for 10 years. 10, not even exaggerating.
Mhm.
Um, but we didn't meet on normal terms. So I had a best friend in elementary school. She was best friend lightly because like
Mm.
when she was around other people, she would make fun of me, but when we were alone, like she
Oh.
would be nice to me.
Okay.
And we were the only people being transferred to the school, and at that point we were like really close because you know we were alone. And she kind of like was like, oh, okay, yeah, like we're going to the same school, we're gonna stay friends. And we used to be really close. And we used to live closer to each other. But yeah, like around other people she'd be mean to me, but alone she'd be nice to me. Um then like we get to this
Jukes,
new
I gotta
school
upload a
and
new
she's in a
subscriber
different
badge.
class than
You're gonna
me,
get
and I'm
your
like
own
sad
subscriber
about it.
badge, basically.
And
Thank you,
when we
buddy.
go to like recess and we start hanging out, it turns out that she befriended this other girl. So they became best friends. And I was just kind of the person that would like hang around. They'd be on the sidewalk, I'd be on the grass. Some would say. Okay. And it was always that dynamic. Like if one of them was sick, they'd come to me, but it was I was always like that third friend. And finally that girl moved one of the girls moved away. And
And that bitch came crawling.
yeah, and then the other girl and I became that other girl, like the one I was originally friends with moved away. So me and that new girl, like we kind of became close and we became best friends.
Oh,
And
you played yourself, and then she did the same thing.
well, here's the thing. It became complicated because after some time, like we were friends and like we were it was one of those relationships where we wouldn't see each other over the summer. We just see each other over school. Like, you know, at school we'd see each other and we'd become
Hmm.
close there. And but before that, before she moved away, I had a falling out with the three girls because I knew that I hated the feeling. I hated being the third person. I hated being left out. I hated that when there was like a class we had together, they choose each other and I'd have to choose a stranger. I hated that they would joke with each other and had these like inside jokes. I always felt like the third person. I never felt truly like involved. So I said I walked away from that. And but then when that girl moved away, her and I became close, whatever.
Oh, so you walked
And
back. You
yeah,
walked
well, like
away and then you walked back. That's ungiga chatter. Like, if you, I understand.
I don't know. That girl moved away, and I was like, whatever, like, you know, let's be friends, whatever. Um, but then like in high school, then we were working. Shady, shut the fuck up. You're getting banned, you weirdo. What the fuck is a peeping tom? You're cringe, buddy. Um. Anyway, so we were. It was like it was getting a rough time in my high school. Like this is when like my relationship started getting volatile, and I was like hopping between my dad's and my mom's. And I ended up staying with that girl because her family was like really well off for like a couple months. And she and Op for real banned a 7 month subscriber, shaking my head. DJ Mystic, like I hope you know
Guys, calm
that.
down. She's opening up. Come on, don't troll right now.
Anyway,
There's moments to troll, not right now, boys. Come on,
anyway, what
keep
was
going.
it? We were living together,
Yeah,
but
rich
every single
parents.
time, yeah, she had like really rich parents, but and her parents were really good to me. But like the relationship we had was like weird because um if it wasn't for school and if it wasn't for that circumstance, we would like we weren't that close. Or like we weren't it was one of those things like you know in high school like you used to be friends with people not because you would actually like them, but
Yeah,
because
because you
like
saw them all the time.
you saw them all the time, yeah. And every time this girl like she kept in touch with that other girl and every time she'd come over, she'd always give her that like 100% attention.
Hmm.
And when I ended up moving away again, that girl stopped talking to me, right? Like we stopped talking entirely. And whatever. But then like a couple years later or like a year later, I moved in here. I was like streaming. I get a text from that girl and she's like, "Yo, add me on blah blah blah." And then, you know, we're talking and she's kind of like, "Yo, me and that girl kind of like broke up type shit." Like, you know, cuz they were that was her only friend type shit.
Huh? They were
And they were
lesbians.
They weren't lesbians, but they like stopped talking. They had a fight.
Okay.
And I was like probably the only other person she was friends with, and I was like, "Oh, okay. Like let's talk." And we were friends again, and I let her over at my house for like a month. Like she came over for like a month, like a whole month. Like I was like paying for food, like I was paying my
Hmm.
rent. I didn't stream that entire month too. Like I streamed like a couple of times like a day, or
Wait, you
not a
said
day, but like
middle school. Wait, when did it
no,
all?
this is now. This is now. This is like
What the
hello?
fuck? Okay.
Like she stays with me for a month.
Uh huh.
And like I'm paying for it, but I feel like indebted towards her and her family for what they did to me. And I'm like, I don't complain about it. I still don't give a fuck. Like I whatever. But it took a toll on me like financially because like I didn't stream for a month. Like
Why
like
didn't
that's
you
obviously fucked
stream?
because she was staying for a month. I like, you know what I'm
And
saying? And like I can't be like, some days she wants to do some stuff. Like some days she wants to do shit. Like it's one of those things.
Kaz, okay, bro, dude, it's
No,
your life. Like
I know it is. I know it is. I know it is.
you're like you care too much about other people, dude.
But I felt indebted towards her. Like you don't understand. Like I would like the feelings that I had, this overwhelming like love I had for her was so intense that I would dream about her, me saving her. Like I would literally dream about her dying and me saving her every
Jesus
single
Christ,
time.
Kaz.
Like I felt so indebted towards her. And
Dude, you gotta put yourself in that position. You gotta be the one indebted with yourself. You gotta love yourself, dude, completely more than everybody else. Like legit,
and
honestly,
then
dude.
and then after the month was done, she gets a text and she tells me about it. And she's like, "Oh, that girl texted me." And I was like, "What?" And I was like, obviously, like disturbed by it. I was like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah,
know how this goes. Like, they can't be three fucking best friends.
yeah.
And she's like, oh, like she's apologizing and she's saying all this shit. And that girl said to me, like, while we were staying together, she's like, yo, you want to make a pact when we're like 40 that if we're not married, that we'll like marry each other, but like
Okay, so
platonically
they
for like,
well,
no, no, no,
Cass.
some like cringe shit. Some no, no, like some cringe friendship shit. She said that to me. And I was like
Yes.
flattered by it. I was
Yeah,
like,
you
that's
said
sweet,
yes.
whatever.
Yeah.
And when she shows me the text between her and this other girl, it's like she reused that line on me. Like she was making that girl me. And
I see.
and that girl was saying, like, so and so, like, remember that pact we made? And I was just thinking, like, it clicked in my head. I was like, fuck, she said that to me. And
I see.
she's like talking about, and she was like gaslighting me too in this situation. She was like, Kaz, like, you're being insecure, you're being weird. And I was like, okay, whatever. She goes back home and she just starts being distant. And she starts like using, and oh, I didn't tell you about this, but that girl was a horrible person. Like she was terrible. Like I'm not even kidding.
Oh,
Like
she was probably a
remember,
whore
no,
too.
no,
Whore
like
of a woman, fucking snake.
no, like remember what I said? She was mean to me when other people were around, but she was nice to me when I was alone. Like she would literally like
Yeah, she's a
she would
fucking
make she
snake.
would no no no, I'm gonna tell you something. She used to say, if you can't put your hand around your wrist, you're fat. If you break the ice and you step on it, you're fat. Kaz, you're built like this, and that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was just a very evil, spiteful, hateful bitch. Like, she would just make you feel insecure and like was just like a bully and shit like that. Like, she just say horrible things. And she was just a horrible person. And the reason they fell out was because she was being a horrible person. Like, this is a known fact.
Kaz,
And
you
then
you need better
everything that
friends,
I've
dude.
ever suspected happened before my eyes. That girl became her best friend again. She used the community that I gave her and was like enjoying it with that girl. Like it was just this ultimate fucking betrayal. It was this like watching her lie to me and say this girl doesn't matter to me going to the fucking grass again.
Kaz, you let her walk all over you, dude.
Yeah,
I
because I
don't
felt
know.
like I was indebted to her. Like I felt like
You're
I
not.
owed her everything because she let me stay with her. But now that
No,
I look
cause
back on it, it's because she pitied me. She pitied me. You
she
can't say
didn't.
no to a friend that's fucking homeless. Like she just pitied me, and like that's what I fucking hate. Is like like she didn't actually care. She just like I was just a replacement at the end of the day. And that's like the worst is because like I have this like love for the people around me, and I just I just loved her so much. Like I would dream about her dying and me jumping in front of her to save her. I cared for her so much. And it was just like she didn't I was just a temporary thing for her because she felt lonely. It's tragic. It is. But I have this thing towards people that I love around me that like I care for them so much. And all I ask for in return is like loyalty. And that fucking situation like that was so recent by the way. That was fucking like
Mhm.
it was
Guys, you need to, dude. You need to love yourself way more. Like, because like you're putting that girl over you, and you're a good person. You're a sweet person, and you're putting this piece of shit before you, dude. You're not a piece of shit, Kaz. You're a good person. Like you need to
yeah,
realize
but
that,
Minnie,
dude.
like that's why I just struggle to like have friends, you know?
Mm.
Like that's why I just can't have friends or people that like my online friends right now are honestly like my only friends and I would like I love them so much. Like all the people that I surround myself with, like they're the best people. But like I can't afford to like love someone, you know, the way that I do or
Mm.
get like so close that I
No,
care
I
for
know what
them
you mean.
deeply because like I literally fantasize about giving them the world, you know?
Well, we gotta change that, dude. You gotta fantasize about you giving yourself the world, right? You gotta change that. That's not a good. It's not a good thing to feel. But I understand, like you love people, right? But you are people too, Kaz. You are people too, and you deserve better, man. You deserve better than that. It's not your fault, dude. It's not your
Yeah.
fault. It's just all the trauma and stuff. But look,
Yeah, I mean,
it comes with
like
time.
that's why I'm okay with being alone right now. Like I'm honestly happier this way just 'cause like it's like very dangerous to give someone the label of like this
Mm.
is my best friend or this is my boyfriend. Like this is like
Yeah,
to me I feel like
it's a very vulnerable position. Yes, it's a
yeah,
very scary position.
yeah,
But you've been vulnerable before, and you've taken the leap, right? You've
yeah,
been in a scary position before, and you've taken the leap. So eventually, you'll take the leap when you're ready, right? It's okay to not be ready right now, but you've already kind of done that same, like you've already been through that same fear with the streaming stuff. Like, hey, should I just jump full head on into it? And eventually you'll meet somebody that, hey, you'll be like, hey, you know what? I might get burned. Fuck it, but I'm still jumping in. You know?
yeah. I mean, like right now, I don't care as much, but like, um, that's definitely a thing that I struggle with like female friendships, especially, is this idea that I'm so grateful for them and I'm so happy for them that like they are in my life and that they care about me because like female friendships offer a level of just like companionship that like you know what I'm saying like it's so much
Yeah.
deeper because they understand you emotionally. And that's why like sometimes
It's like guy friends with guys.
yeah, like
Like,
you have
yeah,
someone
you
who
have
like understands you.
more stuff in common.
Yeah, exactly. And with
And
me it's like really hard to have those connections. Like she wasn't the only one. Like there was another one
mm,
where I had a falling out with, but it's this idea that like it never happens with men either though, like with like boyfriends or whatever. It's not like that. It's just like deep love and attachment I have towards them, especially with friends because it's like they're not there because they're attracted to you. It's because they're like they love you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what you want in a boyfriend though too is somebody who like is attracted to you, wants to bang you, but also like likes who you are, likes your soul, likes your essence. Right? Like
Yeah.
that's what you want.
Yeah.
Just a lot of people don't choose right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that situation like really hurt me. Like, I don't know. It's like
Mm.
10 years, bro, of just like feeling like unwanted and like gaslighting yourself into thinking like whatever. And then the truth is just there, you know?
Mm.
Like now I'm just afraid of like pity and like um someone feeling bad for you or they're just there because there's no one else. Cause that was like my high school experience is like you'd only be my partners because you didn't have a partner. You'd only be talk to me because no one else was there. Like,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I have the same mentality.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it was just the worst, most like isolated like and it was just happy to me that I found someone to spend my high school experience with. But then I realized like she probably thought the same way.
No, but you have to realize that a lot of people like you because like you're this person, you're this, you're entertaining, you're fun, right? Sure, looks will matter and stuff, but it's just a matter of time, Kaz. Like,
Yeah.
it's hard, but it'll get better with time. Don't worry about it.
Hmm. Thanks
Fuck
for
you.
listening, Minnie.
Nah, you're good. Yeah. And listen, hey, get back on the horse, dude. Get out there.
No,
Socialize. Yes,
no,
yes,
no,
yes,
Minnie, no,
yes,
Minnie,
yes,
no, Minnie,
yes, yes.
no,
You can't be an internet
no.
troll forever,
I'm an
Kaz.
internet troll. I'm an internet
You
troll.
can't be one.
I'm internet troll.
You can't, because then you'll find internet trolls. Not good.
I'm an internet troll. I'm terminally online. My friends are my
Yeah, you
my
gotta get
friends
out,
are
dude.
voices. My friends are
Yeah,
voices
I
in
know.
Discord.
Yeah, the voice is in your head. No, you gotta get out, Kaz. You gotta get out. Right? You're
It's
gonna
just
go to TwitchCon next year. We'll go. We'll meet up. Right? You'll meet up with Chris, all of the people that you know.
yeah. But listen, it's like I've always struggled with female friendships. Like always. Like always. Like you don't
Everyone,
understand.
everyone. Men struggle with female friendships too. Fucking
Listen,
women, am I right?
no,
It's all
but
women's fault, Cass. That's what I'm saying.
no, I don't want to be cringe about this, but like non-ironically, you know that idea of like uh okay.
One.
So you know the girl who was in iCarly, Sam?
Yes. I think.
So she came out with a book called something something like I'm glad my mom's dead. And that was because she had like a very like abusive relationship with her mom. And there was this like interview with like a therapist and stuff like that and the
Oh.
psychologist and she basically said that girls who have like bad relationships or just like an abusive mom and a neglectful mom whatever like they struggle to have female friendships in real life. And like,
But
I'm a guy. You I'm a guy, you know what I'm saying? In my head. Like no, I'm not even trying to
yeah,
say
yeah,
that for
no,
like
no, no.
attention. It's like
No, and I know what you mean. Yeah,
it's
you're a guy.
a,
Yeah.
and that's why I borderline feel like that's why I'm bisexual or like I feel like I'm bisexual because I don't have this like view of women as like I wasn't grown around like feminine women or like women in general. So
Mm.
like it's those those female friendships that I have way more to me than them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just a fucking like I'm just like a little like treat
But
on the
that's
side. Well, to me, that's like my main source of like feminine love
but that's because
because
you're
I never
yeah.
receive that.
No, but that's also because you're very loving. Like
I am. No, you're right. I am.
that's also a new chatter says hi. You're pretty. I am pretty. Thank you. That guy was definitely talking to me. Thank you, buddy. I am pretty. I'm pretty cool too. I'm pretty fun too.
Like a leash. Ew. But yeah, I definitely do struggle with like female friendships and like I feel like the only solution to that is fucking like therapy or something. Because like I legitimately don't know how to interact with women. And like seriously. Like it's bad. It's
Yeah,
bad.
I've seen you try to rizz up a girl. It's terrible. Yeah, I've seen you try to catch a wine. It's terrible.
Nah, stop.
Yeah, I've seen you. I've seen you.
Yeah.
Oh, hold up. This is Kazz catching a wine. Hey, this is Kazz catching a wine.
Stop! Stop!
Hey,
That's
put it
so
on.
cringe.
Bubble up, bubble up,
Stop!
bubble up, bubble up. This Kazz, bro. And then she gets on the thing and she thinks she's cool. This Kazz. Hey.
Stop!
This Kazz catching a wine. Oh no, one time. Hold up. One time. And then she's like, sheesh!
Yeah,
And then she's
stop!
like,
It's so cringe. Stop.
hey, Kazz, are you tired? Jesus Christ, Kazz.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with
That's
you?
literally you, Kazz.
That
That's
was
literally.
so
Wait, hold on.
cringe.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Stop.
Hold up. Bubble up. Bubble up. And then the ass smack. And then. Sheesh!
Stop. You forgot Dylan's mom. It was supposed to...
Yeah, oh, true. Dude, you need catching wine lessons from a virgin. That's what you need. That's what you need. Jesus
You're
Christ. Also,
horrible.
what is this spanking technique, bro? What is this?
Stop! It's spanking. Yeah.
You're not
it's
even
Dylan's
spanking
mom.
them. You're like it's like you're painting their ass. It's like,
You're fucked, dude. Stop.
bro, what is that? What the fuck was that, Kazz? Wait, she's a dude, bro. What the fuck? Yo, not.
Stop.
This motherfucker.
I'm not kidding. The crying made like the balgam in my mouth come
The
out.
balgham. What the fuck is balgham?
I don't
Yo,
know how to
don't lick your
describe it.
lips. Yo, don't lick your
No.
lips when you're looking at me, bro. What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ, you're actually such a dude.
It's the word for like it's
Kazz is
like
like-
phlegm. It's like phlegm. It's like phlegm.
Yo, chat, who am I right now?
Can you stop? The Rizzler, bro. Stop. It's the
Fucking
phlegm,
hell.
guys.
Nasty. Nasty.
What? Why are you calling me nasty?
Many reasons, bro. One, you're bleeding. Ew. Two, you spit like a man.
Okay.
The fuck?
What am I,
Three,
What am I
whenever you do.
supposed to do about
What
it?
the fuck was that?
what am I supposed to do?
What
about
did
it?
you just do?
Like, are we at Nobu right now? Did you just take me out to
What the
Nobu?
fuck?
Am I?
Now we're dating or something?
No, like
The
I'm
fuck?
confused.
No, I'm
Why
confused.
do I have to act ladylike in my own home? In my own home.
You should always be feminine. I'm always masculine. When you watch me, I'm
You're
always
not
shirtless
always.
like this. I'm always masculine. I
should
keep the
always be
frame.
feminine. Did
I
I wait?
keep
hold on.
the
Sorry,
frame.
Did you, or did you not just hear me say that I grew up without a mom?
Look at
So
this.
how am I supposed to? What about me is feminine?
Look
what
at
about
me.
me is feminine?
Oh, you
Okay.
are quite feminine in a lot of things.
I'm feminine, like
You are feminine, bro. Stop.
in some
But
ways.
you're also
yeah,
a dude. But yes, you're also a dude.
But I'm also
But
a
that makes you
dude,
fun.
yeah.
That makes you fun and
Yeah,
interesting.
I
Because
mean,
women are
yeah.
boring. Women are boring. You don't want to be a woman. You want to be a woman. You understand?
Yeah, I like that.
Mm.
Pronounce my name properly, buddy. It's actually my pronouns are woman.
Yeah. Your pronouns
He,
are
she.
woman.
She, he.
But
pronouns,
yes.
thank you.
Yeah, you gotta keep frame, Kazz. Come on. Bro,
Um,
you always keep frame with your eyes, but nothing else keeps frame.
What are you talking about?
Bro, you do this shit. You do this shit. You do this shit.
You should keep the.
You do this shit. You do this
What
shit.
does that mean? Like I.
It's like,
I'm glaring.
it's
I'm
like, yeah,
glaring.
it's like you're modeling or something. You go. Yeah, do you see it,
Yeah,
chat? Do
I know.
you see it, chat? Do you see
It's
it?
called it's
Right?
called a
She's
smolder.
laughing, she's laughing, and then she goes.
It's called a smolder. You're so cringe.
Yeah, you
You're so
don't need to
cringe.
always smolder,
I
bro.
don't always smolder. That's just my
No, you
natural
always. No,
face.
it's not. No, it's not. You go. Kaz goes.
Shut up. Shut
She
up.
tenses the muscles, dude. She goes.
Yeah, okay, man. Like, leave me alone, okay?
No,
Listen.
I think. Look, I think it's cute, dude. It fits. It fits with the eye roll. Eye thing. It fits with everything. You know. I think it's good.
Yes, okay. Bro thinks she's Zoolander. Chill
Yeah,
out,
she
bro.
does. She does. She does. She does. Like, dude, you're already good looking. You don't need to. You know. You don't need to go.
You know, that's out of habit. People used to
We,
think I was like mean because like I wouldn't wear glasses ever, so I like squint all the time.
No, that's squinting. What you do isn't squinting. You have the predator eyes. You have the eyes guys have when they go to the club, right? And they got high level riz and they're like, hey.
It makes me
Instead of
uncomfortable when you do
instead
it.
of like this, instead of just normal, right? Like they're like,
What do you want me to do?
hey.
Like, what do you want? No, like this is me. Like,
It's like you're always rizzing the chat up, dude. And
that's my face.
hey,
Like, what do you? I don't get it.
my
I actually don't get it.
face.
This is actually my face.
My face. Mm.
That's literally just my
You guys know
face.
you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, right?
What?
Yeah, no, foot long sausage dropped a good
Take your
comment.
glasses off again, Minnie. Take your
No,
glasses off again.
no,
Can I see it? No.
no. I don't do what women tell me. I don't do what women tell me. Anyways, my chatter, foot long sausage, representing, says her eyes are really nice. Yeah, you got good eyes. But she
No,
also
that's
does the
nice.
smolder thing, and it does make it more interesting. No, it's a good thing. It's just something I've
No,
noticed.
no, I know. Okay, well, I don't do it on purpose.
You have like hawk eyes. You know what I mean? Like predator bird eyes. They're like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, my
In
dad's
in Mexico we call it cara de guapo when the guys go like this. Like good looking, you know, they go. Yeah, 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 yeah. You do you do that, yeah. It's endearing,
Okay,
it's
fuck you.
endearing.
Yeah. The look of the handsome or something.
Yeah, yeah,
The
handsome
handsome
look.
look.
They're getting the handsome look. Yeah.
Right. Well,
Yeah, that's why I say you're a guy, because you do that whilst being a girl.
but that's why women love me. Not ironically, women are attracted to me. Minnie, don't laugh. I'm serious. Women are attracted to me. Because I have like masculine aspects about myself. That's what I feel like. Fam.
They're attracted to you until you start to rizz them up and you're terrible at it.
I'm serious.
Yeah,
I
kind
could
of like,
probably
what the
call a
fuck?
girl right now. I could probably call a girl right now and
I could rizz
and
up
ask her.
any woman with my speech without having to do the.
I could literally call
See,
her
the
right
thing
now.
is, Kaz, the thing is, no woman has ever had any riz. Actually, well, there are girls with riz on Twitch. There are. But
Here's the
you
thing
play the
though.
super simp, Kaz. You play the super simp.
You're right though. Like I think a girl
you're
likes a
so
nice guy.
beautiful. You're so.
I used to be that
My
person. No,
God, you're
no,
beautiful.
I was a simp at some point, yeah, to a
You
woman.
you
Like
have.
I
Come on, bro. You gotta be a little bit different, Kaz. Because every
no.
guy goes up to a girl and says, hey, hi, you are pretty. Like that chatter who came into my chat, right? Said I was pretty, right? Like, hi, you're pretty. That's you, bro. Your
Here's the thing
energy.
though. I would never
What?
dream to like settle down with a woman because I think my daddy issues are worse than my mommy issues. So like I definitely need a man, you know what I'm saying? Like if it came down to it, I definitely need like a strong man more than I need like a
Hmm.
woman, mommy in my life. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? It is what it is.
So what you're saying is, if you were liberal, you'd have a lot of threesomes. That's what you're saying. But you'd marry a man. That's what you're saying. If you were a libtard, yes.
If I was a libtard, yes. But
Yeah.
I think I'd settle for strong man.
Mm. Yeah, it's a good
Corey, what
settlement.
the fuck does that mean? Someone to grab the back of the neck? What do
What the
you
fuck?
mean? What am I, a fucking cat? Like what? Who grabs someone at the back of the neck, bro? Yo, what the
Bro,
fuck?
you grab the hair, not the back of the neck. Come on, bro.
When you're
You grab
chasing, you can't act like a
you,
chaser, you know.
you
I
grab
walk
the
up and be
front
like, damn,
you
she's
grab the front part of that neck. That's what
Minnie's
you grab.
Riz is sending dick pics.
Hey, no, I got multiple levels of Riz, bro. I got
Nah.
multiple levels. I got multiple levels. That also works. Listen, hey, when you're
He's
working with
going
what
to
I'm
hold you by
working,
your scrub.
when you're working with what I'm working, yes. Yes, it is Riz.
Okay, some things like can be solved with therapy, but some things can be easier solved with like a father figure. You know what I'm saying?
So you're looking for a daddy.
I'm off a perk right now. I'm
You're
joking. I'm
literally
joking.
looking for a
Listen,
daddy right
hey,
now, dude.
hey, this
Jesus
is a
Christ, you need to
joke.
chill.
This is
You need
a
to chill,
joke. This
buddy,
is
alright?
a joke.
Chill out.
I'm a strong, independent woman. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? I don't trust no man.
No, but you could use a hug from a strong man.
Exactly. You get it, Minnie. You just
Yeah.
need a strong hug
Yeah.
from a strong man, and maybe a couple. I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? A little,
Mm.
like just throw in a little. I'm proud of you, and then I'm like, great.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how much it's worth, but I'm proud of all the work you're doing. And I'm proud of who you are.
Thanks.
You do good. Yeah.
Thank you, Minnie. This is great coming from an old man. Yeah, this is doing.
Yeah.
This
Hey,
is
hey,
definitely.
hey, I'll be your daddy. Hey, I'll be your daddy. I'm catching the
Chill,
hints, Kaz. Hey, I'm
chill,
understanding. Yeah, I'll be
chill,
your
chill,
fucking
chill.
daddy,
I meant
Kaz.
not.
Yeah.
Okay.
I listen, hey, I just happen to love hugs, okay?
Minnie,
And I'm jacked. And I'm big. And I'm not many.
Minnie,
Nah, you try to attack me. I
Minnie,
destroy you. Hey,
Minnie.
Kaz, I am your Discord daddy.
Minnie.
Address me. Address me as your Discord daddy. Holy shit. Anyways, entertain my people. I'm gonna take a
Let's go
piss.
right now.
Daddy's gonna go take a piss.
Who the fuck did this to Minnie, bro? Nah. What the fuck? Back to XQC? I actually don't know what happened. Minnie just took like a fucking. He took a perk, bro. He took a perk and a half. What the hell? Um. By the way, everything I said was a joke, you guys. Totally not accurate. At all. I feel like a loser typing in chat. Yo, Hockey, what's up? This was a deep conversation. I didn't expect to cry, but you know, crying is good, and that was good. Nice. All right.
Yeah, it's what happens, dude. I make women cry and then I make them cry of laughter. It is what it is. It
Crying,
is what it
cry.
is.
Sleep says cry again. It's good for thumbnails. Okay, but
True.
I'm a giga chat about it. I don't sob. I just the tears roll down my face as I tell stories. You know what I'm saying?
It is very giga chat of you, I'm not gonna lie.
It's very yeah, they just roll down my face. They just roll. I don't sob or anything. I'm like, no. See? They just roll down my face.
That's not copium. That's not copium.
Yeah, exactly. Perpetual tears every time she True. Exactly. Exactly. You get it.
It's like a waterfall, you know?
Yeah, no, no, no.
It's just.
Have you seen your dad cry before?
Yeah. When my grandfather died. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I must have been like 7.
My dad fakes tears because he's a psychopath.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You can't just drop it like that. You gotta tell us a
Yeah,
story.
my dad fakes tears. Like the one time I've actually seen him cry was like when him and my mom were getting divorced, and I'm pretty sure he faked his tears. Like
No
it's like a
shot.
I think
No shot.
I think he did it for her to feel bad and not leave.
Mm.
Because like he's like super machismo. Like he's so like He literally has a saying. I'm gonna say it to you right now. Mard ko dard nahi hota, which means men don't feel pain. He would,
Based.
my dad would like cut
Based.
himself open in something and then get me to stitch him up. Not even stitch him up. Put fucking alcohol, searing pain, and he would make a point to look me in the eyes and like not flinch. And he'd say that all the time. He'd say men don't feel pain.
Giga Chad. Holy fuck, your dad is a Giga Chad.
No, my dad would always
Your
go about that
father,
shit.
your father is a Giga Chad. My father-in-law is a Giga Chad.
He's a.
Ah,
No, he's.
I'm
he's
never
a
gonna
psych-
drop
he's
it.
No, he's a psychopath. He's a psychopath. He's a psychopath. No, he's literally a psychopath. Like I told you, the tears that he did,
Yeah, okay,
they're
yeah,
perpetual. They're
that is pretty
perpetual.
psychopathic behavior.
No, he's a psychopath.
That
Like
is some, yeah, that is
like
some
he's
warrior shit. That is some like,
yes, and
yeah.
like he would talk about like shit that he did as a kid with like animals, and I was like, Dad, you are a psycho. Like you don't understand. Like people don't understand how insane this shit. Like people think that I'm being like light about shit, but it's like we used to have. I never thought of animals as pets until like recently, because
Oh, it
growing
was
up,
only
like
food.
yeah, it was only food, and like my dad would look at like pigeons and be like, like he wouldn't go like food. He would literally look at pigeons and go yummy, or like
Mmm.
rabbits and you go yummy, and I'm like, Dad, it's just weird shit, man.
I
He's like,
mean,
have you tried like
different
cow
cultures, right?
tongue? Yeah, no, it's
Oh, of
different.
course I have, bro. We have cow tongue tacos. They're good.
No, but he eats like like
Oh, he's
testicles
one of the,
too.
yeah. Oh, yeah. People do that in
Testicle,
Mexico. Yeah,
liver,
yeah.
brain,
Yeah,
tongue.
that's a
It's like
giga chad, giga chad. Yeah, you gotta
he
eat the
eats
balls.
everything.
Yes, you gotta eat the
The
testicles.
balls. No, the
That's how
testicles
you
is
become a
crazy.
man. That's how you become a man.
Zesty.
You get more
Yeah.
testosterone when you do that. I'm not even kidding. You gotta eat liver and shit. No, dude. Organ meat is good. It's actually good. It's good for you. It is a little
Balls
weird,
is sus, not gonna lie.
bro. It's good,
It all tastes the same in a tortilla.
dude. Yeah. People
No,
call
it
them
does not.
machitos. They call them machitos over here. Yeah, like bull balls. On tacos. Yeah.
That's why I
But
was
yeah.
like shocked when like I figured out that some people's like dads are just like couch dads, like they're NPCs in their life. Cause like in my life, like my dad was like big, you know what I'm saying? When he was in the house, there was like a tension. Like if he was around, there's like a tension. You know what I'm saying? He was a huge impact in my life, and he was the leader always. Like his
Yeah.
like he was a leader all the time, disciplinary, like
That's how it should be.
provider, all the shit. Like he was the man.
Yeah. No wonder you have daddy issues.
Yeah, no, exactly. I can't have like a fucking soy man bring it to my dad, and my dad would not be okay with that. Like,
No, you can't have a guy.
and I wouldn't be okay with that either.
You
though,
can't
'cause
have a
I'd be
guy who's like, "Hey, sir, can I ask for your daughter's hand in marriage?" You need a giga chat who walks up and says, "Yo, I'm gonna marry your
so-
daughter."
it's
I'm
so
that
funny
guy.
because like,
I'm
wait,
that
lean
guy.
forward. Wait, Vinny, lean forward.
No, I don't do
No,
what
no,
women
I'm
tell
just-
me. I'm a giga chat.
No, Vinny, there's like a rainbow reflecting in your glasses.
No. Why? Are you making fun of my zestiness? Are you
Oh,
making
shit.
fun of my zestiness? I can't be zesty now.
Okay.
I have a lot of gay friends. Of course, I
Yeah,
always
it's
have the
like
pride
it's like
flag.
a Kappa's,
I
yeah.
I always have the pride flag flying. I have a lot of gay
that's
friends.
nice. Good for you.
But
The
I'm not
dads that
gay.
are
But I'm not
NPCs
gay.
are slaves to their wives.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
well, there's shit like that.
it's my keyboard,
What?
Kazz. My keyboard lights up. That's why you can
Yeah,
see the
but
reflection.
no, but it's like very
Look.
weird that like
Look.
you know, I see that. I see that. I see that.
Do you see it?
Come
Do you
on.
see it? It's this.
Yeah.
Look, it's this. Oh my god. Giga chat
Nice.
keyboard. Giga chat keyboard.
Anyway, yeah, so that's what my thing was, is that
Mm.
my dad was like super dominant. So like when I look at families where like the mom is like the leader of the family, like
Oh,
it
yeah.
terrified. I get terrified. I'm like, this is weird. Like this is weird as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, and you need a strong leader because you're like more of a dude. So you need an even more of a dude. You know what I mean?
You get it. You actually get it.
Yeah, of
You
course I
actually
do.
get
Of
it.
course I do.
You actually get it.
Of course I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but anyway.
Yeah, so it
is
makes
what
it really hard to find somebody. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes it even harder to find somebody who's good. who's a good
Yeah.
person, because a lot of
It's
those
like,
people are monsters. You know what I mean? So you gotta find the
yeah,
right one. You gotta find the guy who's a giga chad but isn't a monster, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Cause like the machismo totally went way too far with my dad, right? Like he went the full giga Chad way. Like you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like he went too far type shit. But like I learned to appreciate the good aspects of like his masculinity. There was definitely a lot of things that
Yeah,
I
MC, I'm
hated
so
about
sorry to
it.
hear that, man.
Um, for example,
I
like
hope this helps you
there
a
was
little.
huge double standards with me and my brother. But like not like I get a healthy amount, but there was like huge ones. Like if my brother got into fights, my dad would be like happy. He'd be like sick. Like he'd
Yeah,
be
because
like if
he's
you
a
ever got in fights,
man.
he's like sick, nice.
Yeah, because he's
Um,
a man, of course.
but we already had this conversation. If I had hoop earrings, he would be pissed. If I had my hair in a ponytail, he'd
Yeah,
be
because
pissed.
your dad
If I
understands
bro,
the bigger the hoop, the bigger the
I
hole.
I had a t-shirt, right? And the neckline was like
Yo, Kaz, calm down, bro.
chill, shut the fuck up. The
Chill,
neckline,
Kaz,
it wasn't even
chill.
that one. It was like
Chill.
that, right? Like it was like
Chill.
that.
Kaz,
It wasn't
you're
even no
pushing it.
cleavage,
You're pushing it.
nothing.
You're
And my
pushing it.
dad said I was going for a job interview. My neckline was like a little big, right? A little bit. She said,
Mm.
"Go upstairs and change. We're not going. If we, we're not going. You don't change, we're not going. Whatever." Fucking
Chill, Kaz. You're going full
I
liberal
was
right now. You're trying.
I was wearing a
Jesus.
Tupac shirt, and it was like Tupac, but he was like shirtless. And my dad was like, "Go upstairs and change."
Oh, because he was shirtless.
Yeah, because Tupac was like Tupac on there. He's like
Mm.
shirtless, and he's like, "What is astaghfirullah? What is this?" I'm like,
Yeah,
he's
it
like,
sounds like he was. Yeah.
he says a naked man on your shirt. I'm like, okay, dad. Like, all right.
Good thing he doesn't watch your stream because he's gonna be like, "What's that naked man in your stream in the corner?"
You don't understand. Like a guy couldn't even be playing. Like I was playing soccer with a guy as a kid. My dad was like, "Why were you flirting?" And I'm like,
Well, why
"Dad,
were you flirting,
I was in a like we were at like this like
bro?
family friend's house, and the only girl was this like child, and I was only allowed to hang out with her, even though there was
Yeah,
guys my age.
yeah, yeah.
My brothers,
Bro, I
what?
remember being a kid. I remember whenever girls and guys played together, there was always flirting. There was always like joking
If my
around. There was
brothers
always
have
this
friends
feeling of
over, I'm
ooh,
not allowed downstairs. They're not allowed to
based.
see me. If my brother has friends, they're not allowed to see me.
Yeah, because
If there's someone at the door, my brother or dad has to get it. I have to go
because your
upstairs. If
father.
there's if there's a cleaning man, if there's a fucking mechanic in the
I'm gonna
house,
tell you
I have
why.
to go upstairs in my room.
Because
No.
your father thought you were so beautiful that one of those guys would fall in love with you. That's why.
Hey, listen.
That's why.
I wish I was ugly, but like dad, you can't have, you know what I'm
That's why.
saying? You can't have me be attractive, but then also like be overprotective. Like that's not my fault. That's your fault.
No, if your kid is very attractive, you gotta be overprotective. Of course you do.
That's what I'm saying. Like that was not my fault. I wish I was ugly. Like it is what it is. But anyway,
Mm.
yeah. So my dad was like crazy. He was like psychotic with that shit. Um, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like
But
a
then
little bit
like
too much. A bit too much.
it is a bit too much, but like at some points like it's weird because like now I like those things in a man. Like I like a guy who's like protective and like
Yeah.
a little jealous. It's weird. I don't know how that works
No,
psychologically. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
that's good. I think that's good, but you gotta be careful because like I have a lot of female friends, similar situations to yours, and the
Boy type
guys
beat or no?
the guys they've ended up choosing are guys who like beat the fuck out of them and stuff, right?
Yeah, I
Like
would never go to that point. No, no, no. That is like
yeah,
completely off the table. But like,
yeah. Yeah, you gotta be careful who like. Yeah, it's a weird thing. Of course you don't want the soreness, but when you're 2 giga chat, dude, there's like a level of aggression
oh, but you want me
that
to tell you
comes
the
with it.
most giga chad thing about my dad?
Mm. I mean, the
So he
cutting
had
and sewing him up is pretty fucking up there. I'm
no,
not
no, no.
gonna
I'll
lie.
tell you the most giga chad thing about him. So his dad died when he was 14. He
Mm.
had 5 sisters and a mom, and he dropped out of
Oh.
school and worked and provided for all of them.
Okay.
He literally like dropped everything, got his when his sisters turned like 18, he got them married. He was like a father figure to them. They respect him as a father. Like
Yeah.
he had to be the man of the family. And that's why like guys, that's why
Yeah,
like
that's why you can't fault him.
oh, can't. Like my
Yeah.
dad was as much as he fucked up with me, which he did a lot and big things, but like major things, like big picture, respect him. I
Yeah, he
respect him.
was
He's
protecting you. From his perspective, he's protecting you really
100%.
hard.
He was exactly at the end of the day,
Yeah.
he was protecting me.
And you know what,
Like
Kaz? At the end of the day, he also makes sure that you're gonna be protected when you're older.
yeah, and like in his I really do think that he was trying to help me and he was doing things for my better, right? Like he was being strict cuz like he wanted me to be like, Muslim, like he wanted me
Hmm.
to like have virtues, not be a whore, like all those things.
Of
And
course.
yeah, but the way he went about it was wrong. The way like the
Yeah,
emotional parts was wrong.
yes,
But like
yes.
I
He
can't
got there, but
imagine
he
what
did it.
he went through. I
Yeah,
can't imagine.
like he got
His
there
dad
at the
also like
end, but the
was
path
heavily abusive.
was. Yeah. So basically, like the path was the wrong one, but he got you to the right ending, right?
Yes. He
That's the
made it
thing.
to like Canada, bro. Like that's insane. How do you go from like my dad used to say that his like they just eat plain bread. Like that's what his like dad used to provide him. Like they were so fucking poor. You have like six children in poverty.
Fuck.
14, your dad dies. Like you live in poverty, all that
No,
shit.
I
Like he made it out.
understand, dude. I
He made
understand.
it out, but not perfectly, but he did what he could. But that makes you a psychopath, by the way. That all that shit makes you a fucking
Yeah,
hard
probably.
ass
Yeah,
psychopath. Like
probably.
like
But he set up not just the next generation, but your kids, right? He set up your
yeah,
kids too.
yeah, I mean, he's not perfect at all, but like I at the end of the day, I respect him a lot. Like I'm so bonded with my dad. Like I love my
Mm,
dad so much. Like him and I are like the closest. And I think that's what's normal with girls and their fathers is that they're the closest when they're children. Like what I'm saying? Like daddy's girl, like you have like this like really deep relationship. But then when you get older and you have like your own conscience, I feel like that relationship drifts apart. But at the end of the day, I do aspire to like really make him proud. Like I want to provide for him when he's older and like take care of him and shit like that. Like
yeah.
yeah, like
Well, you're gonna be able to do that, so.
yeah, I will 100%. That's what I'm saying. Like it was also the fucking scariest thing to find out. This was honestly the weirdest like realization is like so my mom wasn't in my life and I always saw my dad as the enemy. Like I always saw him. I was like, you know what?
Mm,
If I didn't live with my dad, if I live with my mom, things would be better.
mm,
But then it turns out that like my dad was the good guy in all of this. Like at the end of the day, he didn't walk away. He
yeah.
he didn't. Like that's all that matters. Like he's the one who stayed and he tried. Like he was a single dad for like a long time too. Like until I was 18. Like so
Mm,
from like so like I don't know. Like he was not a good husband at all either though. That was the thing. He was not a good husband. But either way it's like he did he was
yeah,
a
he
great
did
he was
his
a great dad.
best. He did his
Yeah, he did
best.
his
So.
best. He did his best. But yeah. Like when you put all like that's why I don't know. No people, because I ask people sometimes. I'm like, "How did your parents meet? How did your whatever?" They're like, "Oh, I don't know." I'm like, "How do you not know?" Like
Yeah,
I
I
ask
know.
my
I know
parents
how my
questions.
parents met. Yeah.
I asked them so many questions. Like I asked my dad about his life story. Like I go crazy with those things. I'm like, because like I go to my mom and my dad. I'm like, "Why did you do this? Why did you do that? How did this start?" Because like now I know their story entirely. Because like it gives you so much perspective
Yeah.
about their lives and how and who they are. You know what I'm saying? It was the funniest thing ever to find out that my dad was shit at school. Cause like he would go up to us and be like, "Why are your grades not good?" Or like not even good, but he barely passed high school. Like it's funny as fuck. Like it's hilarious.
Well, yeah, because he was working and stuff, you know? But you're
Yeah.
not working, so you have to get good grades.
Yeah, no, no, you're right. But like it's
Like,
still funny to meme on him.
yeah, yeah, but Yeah, when you just look at it at the like school context, you're like, bro, you didn't do good. But then you look at the whole context and you're like, oh wow, you did excellent for what you were working with. Like you did
Yeah, I
high
mean,
school feeding 5 people. What the fuck?
you will never know anybody's entire story. Well, there's no reason for my dad to lie about his story. Like, if I want the full story, like even my parents' like life
Well,
together, I got both perspectives. I literally went like, Mom, how did you meet dad? Dad, how did you meet
hmm.
mom? Why did you get divorced? What happened? You know what I'm saying? Like what led up to those situations?
No, listen, it's good to know so that when you see it, when you're in a relationship with somebody, you dodge those bullets,
Yeah,
right?
I know. No. And the beautiful thing is that like I grew up in like Western society. Like because now you're we go from like someone who grew up in like a third world country, poverty, famine, like abuse, all
Yeah.
the shit that's like normalized to a society where like, I would go to school and I was like, these kids aren't experiencing the same reality as I am. And your quality of life does improve, but it's also like you realize that you have more access to things like therapy and you
Dude,
know,
that kind of happened to me when I moved to England. Like, when I
yeah.
moved to England, I realized there was such a thing as bullying.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
in Mexico, there was no bullying, okay?
Yeah.
Like, but there were definitely kids who would, like, attack other kids, you know? But then I got to England and they're talking about bullying, bullying, bullying. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then they're talking about not beating your children and stuff. And my parents are like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
But it changed the
Yeah.
perspective of everybody. I think England like changed my dad quite a bit actually. Yeah.
That's good.
It didn't actually change my mom. Dude, my mom was always an angel. My mom's always been an angel, dude. Yeah. Yeah, she's not watching right now, but because I haven't sent her a
No.
message. But no, dude,
Yeah.
like I still don't believe my mom's human. Like that's how it
Why?
is, dude, cuz she's way too pure. She's way too good. She's
I'll be right back. I have
way
to take a
too good.
piss. I'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll take this break, boys, to send my mom a message. Tell her I'm streaming, bro. She asked me yesterday, "Are you streaming?" And then she called me later on today, but I was asleep, bro. I'm such a bad son, bro. I'll call my mom. Send her a message. All right, mom. Yeah, my mom. My mom's like an angel, man. And my dad was like hyper human as you can be, right? With all the flaws, all the good, all the bad, right? And my mom was just pure good. How old am I? I'm 27. Gonna be 28 in 2 months, so PogChamp. But mentally, how old am I? Bro, I act like a kid. But then I'm also wise, like an 80-year-old man who's been through 10 wars. All right, I'm wise beyond my years. But like I joke around with my friends and I have a stupid job that isn't actually a job. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm a kid, I'm a man, and I'm an old man. It's weird. Hmm. Hmm. Or maybe I like to think I'm those things and I cope and I'm actually just an irresponsible 27-year-old. But that is too dark. So I don't like to think of that. So I'm not that. I'm a 15-year-old, bro. You know? Yeah, it gets too real, dude. It gets too real, bro. Everybody around me is getting married and shit. And I'm over here like, wait, you guys are getting married? They're having kids and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, I don't even have I haven't even had my first girlfriend. Like, what the fuck? How are you getting married? And these are also women that were interested in me. And they're getting married. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? No, I do not have to lose my virginity, bro. I do not have to.
Do you watch porn?
Unfortunately, I am still a man. Yeah, I'm still a man, dude.
What does that mean?
I am a man, Kaz.
What does that mean?
I have needs.
Yeah, but it's like bad for you.
Yeah, I've been dropping. I've been dropping the consumption quite heavily actually.
Are
Yeah.
you lying or are you being
No, no,
serious?
no. I'm being serious. I'm being serious. I'm going to the gym and stuff like that. But dude, when I was depressed, holy shit, like
Yeah.
17 times a day. Yeah, it was bad, dude. It was bad. Yeah, it was real bad, dude. Yeah. I actually think I have like a scar, dude.
Scar? What the fuck?
From jacking off
No
too much.
way. That's not
Yeah, yeah,
real.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yes. Yeah.
It's terrifying. What the fuck?
Yeah. It was bad, dude. But yeah. Unfortunately I still do. If I had a girl, hell no, but right now I'm
Yeah.
focused on streaming. No, I don't I listen, I haven't watched porn in like 3 days, okay? That's a massive thing. For a man that's huge, Kaz, you have to understand.
I'm not gonna lie. I used to hear the craziest shit.
Hmm?
Like there was this one guy in high school
Hmm.
that told me that like if he didn't masturbate, like he would get like it was so weird. It was such a horrible thing to admit to. He was like if he doesn't jack off, he gets like weirdly like I don't want to say rapey, but like you know what I'm saying? Like overwhelmingly
Oh.
sexual.
Yeah, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like that does happen when you're younger. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. That definitely does happen. Like that's a real thing.
What does that mean?
It's like a hunger, Kaz. It's like a
Yeah, but like
hunger.
girls get horny too, but not to that extent to the point
No.
where they ever like not violently horny type shit.
No, Kaz. Yeah, yeah. Girls are always like, yeah, we're also horny, bro. We get horny too. Not that type. No. Like, no. No, 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 no. Like, guys get horny where like they lose who they are. Yeah, it can be quite scary.
Yeah, that's terrifying, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. But dude, okay, yeah, there's still those days where you're like, Jesus Christ, I need to destroy something. But yeah. What? If you don't jack
What?
off, you start starting out girls? What do you mean?
Or
Mm.
what? Like staring? Like what? What do
No,
you
there's
mean?
a bro, listen, listen. Even if you don't want to, even if you jacked off, right? You see a girl with a big bunda. Hey, hey, catch me going. Jesus Christ! It is what it is.
Yeah.
I try not to, but I like a good body.
Yeah.
I admire a good body, bro. Listen, that girl put work into that ass, bro. I'm appreciating it. You know what I mean? I'm not being weird about it. I'm not in the darkness just with my binoculars like this.
Yeah.
But I do go like, damn. Yeah, that girl squats a lot in the gym, yeah. And it helps me to bench press more. It's inspirational, right? And then that girl walks up to you and she's like, hey, you've been getting bigger. And you're like, yeah, yeah. It's not the only thing that's getting bigger right now.
Stop.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Those thoughts come to my head, and sometimes I do say them, and they laugh.
Ara says should see my cheeks, Smitty. Have you stun locked?
Hmm? What?
Okay, so I have a question for you. How do you know
Wait,
you're
who
not
said?
gay?
Who said you should see my cheeks? I'd have you stun locked.
Ara.
Who?
Para.
Send pictures, bro.
Okay,
Hey, hey.
I have a question though. How do you know
What?
you're not gay if you haven't been with a man?
Because, bro, like, I like to admire a good body on a man. I'm like, yeah, that guy's jacked. He's good looking. But I don't want to fuck him.
Why not? But like, how do you know that's
Because
not
he's
the
a
case?
bro.
No, but like,
It's
how
a
do you know?
different feeling, Kaz.
Like, okay. Okay, let's say you like ass, right? Like, what if you
Mm.
looked at a picture and someone's like, "Oh, like that's
No,
ass."
no. Listen,
Then you zoom out, it's James
no,
Charles.
I like ass so much I can tell when it's a girl's ass and a man's ass. A man's
So
ass
if
is
I showed you a
different.
picture of James Charles, you would not be able to tell the difference or not.
I would be able to tell the difference. Also, I'm gonna tell you the truth, dude. I really do not like fake stuff. Like, I really don't. Fake boobs do not turn me on. They turn me off. Fake ass turns me off. Like, I hate
You're
fake stuff.
lying. You're
No,
lying. You're
no, I'm not
lying.
lying. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. And I'm not
So you're
coping.
saying no to. So you're saying no to Kim Kardashian.
I am 100% saying no. I think she's disgusting.
No, you're horrible.
No, 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 no,
You're
no.
no. You're lying because you're
Kaz,
lying because
no,
you're
no.
lying because you're a dirty liar.
No,
You're a
no,
dirty liar.
no, because it takes work, different types of work. Boobs is genetics, right? That tells me about your family's genetics. Ass is genetics
Motherfucker,
and
you're
hard
not.
work.
Shut
Listen to
up. When you're
me.
looking at a fat ass, you're
Listen
not
to me.
thinking,
No,
oh,
I
that's genetics.
definitely do, Kaz. Listen. I do not watch porn from fake women. I don't. I can't. Bro, Lana Rhodes, when she got a fake ass and fake boobs, I stopped watching the porn. I stopped. I couldn't. I couldn't.
Send the complaint to the complaint department.
No, dude, I literally couldn't. It's like all of a sudden her ass grew 3 sizes. Could no longer watch the porns. I'm disgusted by it. No, I like hard work, dude. I like hard work. I like it. And I think I like it because, for example, my mom, she's tiny, but my mom is a classical dancer, right? My mom always in shape. My dad was always in shape, right? And I would go to karate, I'd see girls who are in shape. I do not like out of shape girls or guys.
Yeah.
I don't find them attractive at all. And when you lie to me about being in shape, so when you have the fake implants, the ass, I turned off immediately. Don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. And look, I like a big ass, but historically the girls I've liked don't really have a big ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like
So
at
I'm
the end of the
more
day, I
soul,
think
which
the
is
face matters the most out of all of this.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
obviously in shape, like not overly like overweight, whatever. But like at the end of the day, like
Look,
a face is like the best.
I think personality, dude. But then I've never liked an ugly girl, right? So obviously looks matter, but personality matters so much to me. And I say like a big ass, but honestly, if I like the personality, I don't give a fuck, right? Now in porn, I like a big ass because hey, I don't see the person. But even then, sometimes in porn, the girls have a good personality, and I'm like, okay, this chick's kind of cool. This chick's kind of cool, you know. I
This guy
like
said,
passion.
"You like pretty boys or hairy manly type?" Listen,
She likes hairy, manly, pretty boys.
I've
That's what
never
she
been
likes.
into that. I feel like there's like a new trend of women who like pretty boys. Like for example, the dream motherfuckers or like the K-pop
Dream is not
motherfuckers.
pretty. Stop.
No, the girls that are really into these like feminine
Oh
guys that are like
yeah,
pretty. Yeah, I'm not into that.
yeah.
No.
Actually, the girl I was gonna be with, right? Girl I was the girl that didn't fit, right? That story. She was like, yeah, I hate feminine men. She was like, I do not like I do not like the Korean type. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, and she was like, yeah, I like a man. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
like the
no.
pretty boys.
Fun fact, like birth control, which most women in America are on, makes you like more feminine men. They do masculine. It fucks with your hormones and shit.
Yeah, yeah. You should Google Chabal. What's his name?
That's
See if
because
you
some people
like
are very
him.
much something they like
See if you
pegging that
like
look like
him.
women. No, because like I'm
Sebastian.
not
Google Sebastian Chabal. Tell me if you like him.
okay. Sebastian Cheval.
Yeah, Sebastian Chabal. That's a man. That's a man.
No, I'm not gonna lie. This guy looks like he'd throw me over his shoulder and like take me to his
Oh,
cave
oh,
and
no,
like
no, no. Oh, no, no,
have
no,
sex
no,
with
no,
me.
no. He would take any man into his cave. Like
A
any man.
man,
Any
a
man,
man.
woman, anything, bro. This guy
He
taking a
is
whole village. Show them who he is. Show them who he is.
He's a unit, though, to
Oh,
be
he's
fair.
100% a unit.
He is a unit.
Oh, he's a monster. Yeah, but look, he's actually good looking. If you see one of the pictures where he doesn't
No,
have the long hair, he's not bad looking. Yeah,
no,
he's a
he's cool.
Neanderthal. Like this guy.
Yeah, no, like
Yeah.
he literally looks like a Neanderthal. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
No, but
Yeah,
like,
that's a rugby player, by the
love
way.
it, love it.
French. Oh, you like the French. He's a French rugby player. Yeah.
You have to be buff to be a man, yes.
Yes. Well, you have to be in
Yes.
shape. You have to be in shape, right? Because, like, for example, fighters aren't really buff. They're
Here's
in
my
shape.
thing. Bare minimum broad shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Like the broad shoulders and then like dad bod. Whatever. Don't care.
Broad shoulders.
Shut up. Shut up. He got his clock back to 1080. No, literally BC. Okay, so I run and run 7 minute mile, but I'm not huge. Well, like, okay. As long as you're strong, bro. But to be fair, I've always liked
Listen,
guys with more weight to them. Like if a guy can eat a lot, like
listen.
I love it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if I can fit in your clothes, that's disgusting. I will literally
As
kill
long
myself in Minecraft.
as long as the girl thinks you can
Like
throw
I should
her
not fit in your
around,
clothes. What the
it's
fuck?
good.
I know girls like that fit in their man's clothes or like this girl that I knew, you know what I'm saying? She was a thickums, but like her man was this like thin stick or whatever. Fuck.
Mm.
Like it was whatever. It was fine.
She was a thickums, but the good kind of thickums or the bad kind?
You know when like you're thickums, so like it automatically comes with thickums?
Oh, that's a refrigerator body type.
Yo, chill.
No, I
Ugh.
yeah, I know a couple of girls like that. Yeah, it's yeah. You know what's the most tragic? Most tragic
What?
is when the refrigerator type, but there's no thickness to the parts that should be thickness. So they're thick, but there's no
Case. No. Okay,
no
okay,
thick.
okay.
That's horrible genetics. That is you got scammed. That is you got scammed, bro, by the universe.
I think this is something that comes with being a short girl, but you just want just like the biggest, like big man, like mass, like you know what I'm saying? As like a girl, I think in general, but like especially being a tiny little pixie girl.
Oh my god! See, you found the tiny so much. Like,
Sorry, because it's just cringe calling myself small, right? People were like, "Oh, you can pick me," but it's true.
you're that girl who says
So
small with the O. I'm
whether there's like a
small.
height or like a build thing, that's what it is.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
honestly,
Yeah, because you need to be protected in
honestly
life,
though,
bro.
honestly though,
Because any motherfucker
personality,
would steal you.
personality, morals above all things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
All.
No, but listen, it makes sense because you're 5'2", bro. A bird could like grab you and take you away.
But
You
that's the
know.
thing, like
So you need a big man to grab that bird by the neck and go, and then go,
there's
and
no
then
way.
cook the bird. Yeah, that's what you need, Kazz.
Great. That whole
Am
thing
I
was so accurate.
am
The
I
bird,
wrong?
grab the bird, kill it,
Yes.
and cook it. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's exactly what I mean. Yeah. Tall girls over small girls.
Nah. Tall girls over small girls. I don't know
I'm
about
not
that.
gonna lie.
I don't know about that.
If I was a tall man, I'd be with a tall woman. Studies have showed a similar size have better sex than the ones that are not similar. Okay.
Bro, who gives a fuck?
Like,
Yo, this is the
okay,
virgin
okay,
cast right now, bro. Who gives
okay,
a fuck about sex?
like, all right.
We're all virgins
Cool.
here, bro. We don't have sex.
Care. We don't
Yeah,
care.
if you tell me that
We
the
don't-
sex is gonna be fun, who gives a fuck?
Studies get no, but studies show. Like, are you gonna go with a woman like?
Oh.
We're the same height.
No,
you know that
listen,
studies show that we have the best-
listen. Studies show, alright, studies show that the girl with a personality fucks better than the girl without a personality, even if she's as tall as you, bro.
No, he's talking.
That's the
Guys,
truth.
the real question is,
That's
would
the
you commit
truth.
incest for a dragon? That's the real question.
Ah?
Would you commit incest for a dragon?
Yo, I ain't fucking my brother, bro.
No, okay, we could do cousin. You could do uncle, aunt, cousin.
Ah!
I'm down for cousin. For a dragon?
Bro, I don't need
Fuck
a
it,
dragon when I'm
uncle.
a dragon
How
slayer.
hot is
I
my
am a
sister?
dragon slayer.
Nah.
I am a dragon slayer. I slay them with my big sword.
No, guys.
Yes.
In House of Dragons, the Targaryens have sex with their like siblings, or like they'll marry their siblings or cousins or whatever, uncle, aunt, niece, nephew. For a dragon, that shit will eat you and you die with shame. What the fuck? Okay, obviously you control the dragon. I would
Yo,
do this.
I'll drag my nuts
Nah,
over
we
the
get it.
dragon's face. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll drag my nuts over his face.
Oh, it's
And
Game of
then
Thrones.
and then he'll
Yeah, I wasn't
realize
just asking that.
and then he'll realize who's the real fucking daddy, who's the dominator, who's the dominator. Yeah, and I didn't have to fuck my
Kaz,
cousin for it. I didn't have to fuck my cousin for it. I just stole him.
Kaz, you're
Let's go,
almost hot
dragon.
enough for incest.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know what.
Hey,
I don't know
hey,
what that means. I don't know what that means.
Truaning?
And
Who said that?
this guy's comments are the most. No, don't ban him. Don't ban him. No, he said
No.
get a female therapist. Damn, Minnie is sexy. I think Minnie would be a good husband.
Based.
Listen, he has to be joking. He just.
That guy is based. I would be a good husband to that guy. Who's that guy? Who's that chatter? What are you?
His name's Hego.
What is
What
that?
did you say?
What is that?
It was a dance move.
That's dancing.
Yeah, that's a dance move.
Kazz, if you were a guy, dude, you would get no bitches. That is not.
Wow.
Listen, actually, Kazz, you're a good-looking girl. You dance like that at the club. You got no guys.
Yeah. Okay. Well, first of all, I can dance. Shut up. I just thought. Okay.
Prove it. Prove it.
Okay, right here.
Bro, you're doing the wild Latina dance. What is that?
What does that mean?
That's what Latina does. She goes like this. Nobody knows what the fuck that is. And she says, yeah, I can dance.
True.
Bro, I'm so
Yeah,
tired
you're
of
right.
these women.
Okay,
You
watch
guys,
this.
you guys expect the most from us. You guys expect us to be Giga Chad, big dick, manly, successful, and then you girls can't even fucking dance, bro. Like, you can't even do your one job. Just be sexy. You can't even do it. Oh, you're doing the eye thing again. Wait, did she mute me, bro? I'm getting donut walled. How the fuck am I getting donut walled? How the fuck am I getting donut walled right now?
Sorry, I'm just showing off my amazing jawline that you will never understand.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Don't chat to me, bro. Don't chat to me. Like,
What do you mean?
you're talking to the jawline girl.
Yeah, you do have a pretty strong jawline. Bro, you see what I mean? She does the eye thing. Hold on. Let me do Kazz. Let me do Kazz right now.
Yo,
Jesus Christ, Kazz. I can't even see my face because I can't see without glasses, but hey.
No, this is me actually trying. I don't know what, like.
No, that's a creepy look.
What do you
That's
mean?
try hard look. That's a try hard look. Yeah, that's the look. No, see. That hand thing. Unnecessary. There you go. No. You lost it. You had it, you lost it. You had the flame. You had the flame in your hand. See, the thing is you want to smile. That's the thing. You want to laugh and I can see it. I can see it, right? You're going to have the, nah, I'm hunting today. That serious look. Not the, not the, You're going to have the Giga Chat energy. You look constipated right now.
Why do you hate me? Why
I
do you
don't hate
hate
you. I don't
me?
hate you. If I hated you, I
What
wouldn't
the
make you laugh. I'd
fuck?
make you cry. If I hated you, I wouldn't make you laugh. I'd make you cry.
All right. Okay, it's posing time, guys. This is what I'd pose if I was an act. I actually wanted the model before.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to. You're not tall enough. You look like some of my friends, bro. The shoulder thing. I see.
Show the.
Do it without the hand. Hold on. Do that. Do that pose without the hand. Okay, yeah. That's good raise. That's good raise.
See, there you go.
Good raise. Good
I
raise.
am.
There you go.
I could do it. I could do it. I can see myself doing that. There you go.
So that's how you're supposed to riz up the guys, Kaz. It's all about that smolder and shit.
I don't need Riz. Okay, nowadays, Riz
Everybody
is just
needs
like.
riz. It's always good to
No,
have. It
no,
gives
no,
you a
but you don't
level of
understand.
confidence, Kaz.
Here's the bird trap for this is the bird dance. Instagram nowadays, bro. You just pull up, throw up a bunch of. That's what you do.
Yeah, yeah,
Throw up a bunch of pictures, and then dudes will slide in. There you
yeah.
go.
The bird dance.
Here's your
The
card shuffle.
yeah, the bird dance is you just send dick pics. That's the bird dance.
Instagram is what motherfuckers do nowadays to get like a person. It's social media, bro. It's
Yeah,
like,
but how do
okay,
you keep them,
here's my
Kaz?
portfolio.
But how do
Here
you
is
keep them, Kaz? It's about the
oh they
retention.
meet me they
It's
meet me they want me done easy. Are you kidding me?
oh, okay.
My looks are the second best thing about me. The first thing, my personality, 100%.
No, I agree. I agree. I
I
agree.
could be an ugly bitch. I could be an ugly bitch. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Listen, if you're an ugly bitch, you'd get no guys. No,
That's the
you
thing,
would, you
yeah.
would, you would, but you'd get low quality
No, but
males.
that's the thing. But that's the thing. The looks are what attracts you, and then the personality is what keeps you stay. And that's why I average 100 viewers. It's because
Yeah.
my personality, boys, don't even
Yeah,
try and
you
hate me.
don't. Yeah, no,
Don't.
it's true. You don't show boobs. You don't show ass. You don't show elbows.
Nope, I don't.
You don't show the
Orazio.
sexual objects like elbows.
Orazio, what's that face, buddy? Orazio, you're the only one who did that.
What did Razio do? Did he do
the side eye thing?
Oh.
Thanks, TCA. All right. Right.
Hmm.
Do you want to play Play-Doh?
Yeah, let's play Play-Doh. Yeah. I'm actually, bro, dude, I'm level 18 Play-Doh now. I'm actually
You're
a Giga
lying. You're
No,
lying.
no, 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 no. I got a franchise.
Oh, nice. Good for
Yeah.
you.
Oh, you don't have a franchise.
I do. I've had 2 franchises, little boy. What the fuck is you talking about?
Oh, what level did you get to?
Overtime day 4, bitch.
Oh, same as me.
Oh shit. You're
Same
actually
as
good
me.
at the game now.
Yeah.
Let's play.
Dude, I actually have insane strats. You're gonna see my level of creativity. Let's
No,
open this
my
shit up.
creativity. Okay, fine.
No,
let's
I'm
see.
creative, bro. I'm creative. You don't understand. You know how people want it to be a restaurant? I don't give a fuck about it looking like a restaurant. Watch. Play-Doh.
Okay, guys. Remember to exclamation mark visit.
Kaz, it was a good talk. I really liked the talk.
No, it was a really good talk.
It was
I
yeah, it
agree
was
with that.
good to see you open up.
Yes. I think I'm open. I'm not used to
Yeah.
being the person that like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, listen, hey, everybody opens up with me, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is.
No, that's great. I like that. I mean, you opened up a lot too. You didn't read it in my chat, but a lot of people were saying thank you for opening up.
Yeah, that's why. Listen, hey, you're gonna give to receive, bro. When you give love, you receive love. That's how it works.
Yeah, no, you're sick. That was a sick talk.
Alright.
We're at 7 hours.
Let's get toxic. Let's get toxic.
Literally. Do you
Invite me.
wanna ask? Do you wanna ask Dylan if he wants to
Yeah,
join?
bring
Or no?
Dylan in. Bring Dylan in.
What is this dumbass doing right now?
Ask him if he wants to play. Maybe he doesn't want to play. Kaz, did you see the drama? Come
What
on.
drama?
The Mike versus Panda.
Yeah, I did. I did.
What do you think? Bro, I wanted a fight. I'm not gonna lie. I
Yeah,
wanted a
me
fight.
too.
Yeah, I wanted a fight. Panda wanted a fight. 100%. Man, I think it's bitch behavior when you like get up all in people's spaces and you're like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it, right? And you don't throw the first punch. Like, bro, if you're gonna get this close, throw the punch. Stop baiting. You know?
Okay. Yeah, I get that. Let's join the call with Dylan.
Yep. Yep.
Where's the other group we were in?
Yeah, we were in another, right?
Yeah, I'll call it this.
Perfect. See, now I'm alone in the darkness, boys. The desperation is seeping in. Please call. Please call me. Please call me. Oh, I'm being called. So. Oh, wait. What the fuck is going on?
What?
So.
What are you, the fucking Child Protective Services checking up on me? You mean, do I give my cat love and attention?
Good question. Do you give your cat love and attention?
Of course I do. Look at him. He's
Let me see. Let me see.
There's like chicken. There's chicken defrosting in the.
Bro, that cat is very chill. That cat is very chill. Yo, where's Dylan, bro? He didn't pull up. Pussy. He's scared.
Wait. Dylan's joining.
He's watching the drama. Oh, okay. He's watching Miskiv is ulting.
You fucking.
No, he's
Dylan,
that can be his content.
Join dumbass.
He's coming in, I think, right?
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah.
What's up, baby?
I just
What's
got a
up, what's
warning
up?
for a level 3 earthquake. So
Yeah, I got a
ready.
got a warning for level 3 retard in my Discord call.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
That's a slur, buddy.
Yep,
I actually-
retard. Yep.
Guys, I
I'm
thought we
doubling
were
down.
gonna be
I'll double
wholesome.
down. I'll
Guys,
double down.
guys, I
give
thought
a
it was gonna be
damn.
wholesome.
I am never getting rid of the word retard. That's in my vocabulary for life. Oh god, yeah.
You're a villain, kicking your ass like I'm Krillin.
Cheese.
You were bro.
Meanwhile, I'm just chilling.
And I thought you were my bro. Guys, I forgot about that song.
Yo, start the game up, bro. I'm ready.
Batman, only up late like Batman. Bro, look at me, I'm a rap man. Oh, crazy.
Start the game.
Let me actually
I'm
plug in
gonna
my controller. Give me a second.
Bro, I'm actually like the best.
He got to overtime day 4. He's actually crazy. He's crazy at the game.
Yeah.
Bear back.
If I fail, it's because I lagged. Because by myself, dude, bro, I built the best restaurants. Like I'm the restaurant builder. I don't cook. I don't clean. I just build. I'm addicted to Raid Shadow Legends, bro. It's a problem. I really should just get fucking sponsored by these people, bro. I'm such an addict. What's this person doing? Oh, she's gonna catch a wine? Hold up, is she gonna catch a wine?
Batman, only up lit like Batman. Bro, look at me, I'm a rap man. You did this, get slapped, man. Bro, you're so fake. What's all the money on stake? So bad, you hit the ground shake. Bro, you go lit off the stake.
Dylan, you a villain, kicking your ass like I'm Krillin.
What?
You can't wear a band so fat you make the plane crash. land. You did everything like Pac-Man. Dylan, you're just a bad friend. Fucking your girl from the back end. You look like Peter, not Pan. Dylan, FYI, you're not that guy. Looking like the fat guy from Family Guy. You can run, you cannot hide. Eating my ass like bread, it's right. Punch you in the face and then you cry. Grabbing your dick because it's mine. Jizz on your face and cream pie. You sold your soul. And I thought you were my bro. Time to let you
I
go.
forgot about that part.
How could you leave us you a hoe? You sold your soul.
I knew she did music, but I didn't know she
Bro,
did.
what the fuck?
Yo, I knew you
Hello?
made music, but I didn't know you made that song.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs I've ever made. It's called
Dylan caught a
Dylan.
couple of strays. Ah.
Yeah, I saw chat. I
If
saw.
I made it, it would have been better, and then Kazz would have
What?
killed itself because I would have been in such a good diss track.
Wow, Kaz, I would never wish death upon anybody. Life is a precious
So-
thing in the year 2022. You should not joke about people killing themselves.
You know,
Listen, boy,
no.
it's Suicide Prevention Month, Kaz, and this is how disrespectful you are. Very disappointing, Kaz. Wow, wow, a white woman
Fat
telling people
man,
to kill
shut
themselves.
up.
Wha-
Holy shit.
She must be talking to you,
Sorry, I
Minnie,
meant
because she can't be
Batman.
talking to me.
Why are
Ah,
these
yeah.
women following me?
What?
Who the fuck this woman, bro? Women are following me on Twitter, bro. Women are weird. My God, I know they all wanna
It might be
fuck me.
bots.
I know they all wanna fuck me, but come on, bro. Yeah, they are bots in life. All right, let's play. Let's play, bro. Dude, if they are actually following me because they like the content and stuff, I was just so mean to them. Holy shit, what a demon. Hey, ain't no way they followed me for content. The bots. Anyways, Kazz, can you start the game up?
You lucky.
I hate it when shit goes fucking quiet. Oh, she can actually dance a little bit. Oh no.
Listen, I've never seen
Oh,
I've never
no.
seen somebody with two left feet. Yeah.
Oh no.
She has two left feet. She
Oh
cannot dance.
no,
Do
she's
not,
trying to do that. Oh
do
no,
not,
she's trying to.
do not say she can dance. I've seen disabled penguins
Oh no,
have better
bro.
fucking dancing skills than that.
Oh no, she's spanking a girl right now. She's catching a wine. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, she's spanking your mom, Dylan. What about it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Never
not too
in a
bad.
million
That's not too
years.
bad. Hey, that's not.
You know how it is, Minnie.
Okay.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Okay.
You know how it is, Minnie. Stop.
That's a little better than last time. You're improving. Good to see.
All right, let's call you. Let's get in a game. I actually really like this song. What the fuck? I'll give you the stick if you're lucky.
By the way, Minnie, Haki said he hopes you're doing well.
Oh, I hope he's doing well too, bro. Haki, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. When are you coming back? When is he coming back?
He's still on his warrior path right now. He's still on his warrior path. He's summoning. He's summoning right now. He said
He has
he's
to
gonna
finish
take a
One
while.
Piece. He has to finish One Piece so
Oh,
that he gets an
no.
awakening.
Oh
Wow.
no. 10
This
years, I
guy's gotta
guess.
finish all of his anime in order to get his fucking full awakening, bro.
It's gonna be 10 years.
Give him lucky.
But yeah, Hago, that's why when I'm carrying the snake, I ain't buying all these hoes, bro. They don't deserve it.
I invited. I invited.
Danga.
I
By the
feel like
way, what
I
was
really
that?
no. Can actually don't come to mine. I want to go to Dylan's because like Dylan has like the highest level I think because he always invites.
The lands.
Dylan invite. Dylan no. Dylan invite.
Okay.
Such a rat cunt.
What the fuck?
Listen, if I'm the one making it, I'm actually gonna think about other people in this call, so I'll maybe enact the stuff that was across
My
the
name is
platforms.
Dylan. My name's
Buy a
Dylan.
gun, buy a gun, buy a gun.
Jesus
Don't
Christ,
fucking come
Dylan.
for me.
Jesus Christ, Dylan.
Yep, I said
Dylan.
it, I said it.
Dylan, I'm not gonna lie. Your abuse has led me to actually be,
Keg
you
W,
know,
keg
now
W, keg W,
now
keg
oh
W, keg
jeez.
W.
Jeez, I just leaked DMs, bro. What the frick?
What are you leaking?
Wow, Minnie, she leaked your DMs. It's over for you. You did the triple
Oh
coming out. You're
no,
done.
she leaked the.
You're
she
done.
le-
You're done.
You didn't leak the dick pic, bro. Come on,
Oops. Imagine, dude, that would have been fucking satanic.
dude. I would get so many views. If Kami leaks, I would get so many views.
Oh my god.
Based.
Like, give me a
it
second. I'm
is.
gonna sort out some stuff.
Hey, listen. I don't think it's fair women can leak butthole, okay? And then get so many fucking views. I'm gonna be able to leak stuff too.
You can leak butthole.
They leak
What is-
butthole, bro.
No, they don't. You're lying. I can understand a nip slip, but like a butthole thing is crazy.
Yeah, butthole. Yeah, because apparently they
Oh,
were taking a
wow.
picture. They were taking a picture, a private picture that they had never taken, just like how I had never sent a dick pic, right? And then all of a sudden it gets leaked. Come on, bro.
Okay, then just okay. I don't know. Dylan, can you re-invite me, please?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm sorting stuff out.
Do PD, thank you, buddy. I know I am, dude. Did you watch my stream yesterday? My stream yesterday was